actually have a lot of stuff to get to here. I feel like today, no?
A lot of stuff developed late.
Yes.
Yes, a lot of stuff developed.
Controversy.
Late. What do you mean?
I mean, MHB says he's got some stuff. A lot of, big things happening.
So we have MHB on today?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I was like having guys on after they go on on the...
Should I not have had him on?
No, it's... I mean,
I didn't know he was going on.
We're better off just playing sound of him from that, or is it actually having him on?
Well, he says he has news now. There's more.
More what?
Well, he didn't have all this breaking news that he has to put in front of us.
I've seen this breaking news. Is it? Do you consider it legitimate breaking news, or
no? I don't like what he's doing.
Neither do I. I'm all for. My only thing is the inconsistency in the company that is allowing that to happen.
Sure,
if that makes any sense.
Sure, but I wouldn't want to. The people involved don't deserve it. If that makes sense, none of this makes any sense. Maybe
don't they though?
Not to my knowledge, do they?
I don't know.
No. I don't like it, because you could do the same thing with me if you wanted to.
Sure, but we're not
what are you saying? You tweeted out racist things in the past?
No, but I'm sure you could take shit out of context if you wanted
Sure,
to.
but I mean, I don't know. But you work at a place where that's not going to, it's kind of part of the deal. If you work at a place that allows that stuff to, I don't know.
I'm
not, put it this way,
not on board.
If people want to do it, I'm not going to get in the way of them doing it. How's that? I will not do it myself.
Well,
I won't. I'm just saying. What am I going to do? Tell people? I'm not going to tell people what to do or not do. That's not the way I do it.
No,
simply not the way. It's not the way I do it.
Have.
It's just not the way I do it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's even the old audio stuff is kind of like, well, I don't know.
Different time.
Yeah. Yes. But yet, I lost my job in large part because of sound from a different time.
Yes.
That was so, and then they replace you with. It's a weird one.
But
I want to fuck over the people above the
Right.
people who are going to lose their jobs.
I understand that want, but it's also weird to do the show we did on Monday, and then 2 days later go, do you believe this audio from 8 years ago that makes these people look bad?
What was the show from Monday?
When we defended Barstool for the toxic masculinity and shit like that.
Well, I don't know. Is that the same thing? I don't see the parallel. What do you mean?
It's more like the Shane Gillis thing, I guess.
Sure.
Yes,
or that.
yes. And by the way, I wouldn't advocate for any of these people losing their jobs.
Right.
And but...
Also, no one has any idea what we're talking about. So
I understand, but I think they can put the
put the pieces together.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, this is what happens when you send a message. Is sometimes there's overreaction as well. There's panic in the streets.
Well, right.
Which I think we did see. I don't know. Did the Minifans? I mean, obviously, I'm not freezing this declaration yet. I mean, they still have work to do.
Right, yeah, they can't just take one day and be like, well, we did.
Hey, we made a couple of phone calls. We bought some shirts. Like, no, it's not enough.
But I will say I saw, some
do you feel like
encouraging signs.
Do you feel like the message was sent to they reacted appropriately, Steve?
Absolutely.
You as well?
Sent and received, yes.
Good. Well, okay. Well, that's, to me, important.
I had a number of them ask me, will this please the Savior?
In fact, Blind Mike's groupie reached out to me and gave a long apology.
She did.
Yes, or she or he, yes, whoever.
What did they say?
It's all part of the long con here.
They said, I'm sorry about the GoFundMe. I thought you would understand that was a joke. I apologize. Tell Kirk I apologize to him if he didn't understand. Everything's whether it's funny or not funny, jokes come from the same place, right? They're using my logic against
That's
me.
what she said to you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the joke, though? I mean, she got money.
I don't know.
I don't understand. What'd you say to her?
I said, love the support, don't worry about it, or something like
God.
that.
All right.
So,
fine.
So you encouraged her?
No, not at all.
Feels like you did a little bit.
I said no hard feelings, I think is what I said.
Hard from you? Who? From me?
From me.
Why would you have hard feelings?
I don't know. She apologized to me.
She apologized to me and you said no hard feelings. The fuck you talking for me for?
What are you talking about?
You said no hard feelings.
This woman's a double agent.
That comes from the show.
It comes from me.
Okay, well, you should have said I can't speak for Kirk, but no hard feelings. She
Does
apologized to both
anyone
of
think
us.
I'm speaking for you?
Well, I don't know. It seems like does it seem like you spoke for the show there?
A little bit, yeah, it did.
No
Get
hard
out of your mind.
feelings.
I spoke for the show.
What about this whole scenario would suggest I'm out of my mind, Mike? It seems like a very logical. The whole thing seems very logical to me.
Yes, it all makes a lot of sense.
Oh boy, now I get MHB tweeting, texting me away. He's feeling fired up again. I like it. I like lighting a fire in his asshole.
Yeah.
He needed it. He was dormant for a while. I saw the real MHB last night.
He was
reeling, shaking.
I can feel your asshole clenching.
I saw this 20-minute listen up dummies. I saw everything. I saw kidnapped girls in basements. I saw
There was mystery and intrigue.
I saw confused Mike. I saw the whole thing.
DEC, where do you stand on all this? Do you agree with your boy MHB? Do you have his back as president?
Oh, jeez, that is scary. That's scary.
That was, if you couldn't hear it.
That little daddy, can we isolate that daddy? That's the scariest, saddest
It's hard
sounding
to
girl
hear,
who's
but
ever
yeah.
lived. It's like a horror film. She's, probably hasn't had a stitch of food in months.
That's right. So just the idea that me, MHB, and DC are discussing the impeachment of a parody account from the Minifans, and his daughter is starving and begging for food in the next room.
Well, she soon may become part of the first family if he's the president. Everything changes.
That's true.
Moves into a new home. His entire life will change.
It's just true leadership. When the nation is starving.
You got to stay focused. Yeah, you got to stay focused. It's like when Jimmy Carter wore the sweaters in times of trouble.
He has bigger fish to fry,
What was I going to say? All right, so you're not comfortable with this.
No, not at all. I don't like that.
Good. Well, I appreciate you speaking your mind, Steve.
I told MHB to make the case, but I don't really like it either. Especially with this Des Moines Register Carson King thing happening. It's like we're gonna criticize people, these dirtbag journalists, from digging up old tweets and then turn around and do it.
True. It's difficult.
But if the Minifans want to do it,
let them do what they want.
Yeah,
to
no,
do. God knows.
I don't. We shouldn't be giving orders to the Minifans.
I'm just going to speak to the larger issue. Is a company, Intercom, gets rid of people for speaking their minds, and they replace them with people who have tweets and segments like this in the past. It's just inconsistent to me. That's all. But, I mean, they can do it.
Of course it is, yeah.
I'm fine with it, but they can...
but it just seems like...
I'll just ask MHB this. Have you emailed all of the material you have to the employers?
That's only reasonable.
I think that's the only reasonable reaction.
And we are now finally working with Murchison, so I think we should now we should all be fine, I think. I don't see it.
Hey, Bob, got a hot one for you.
Surely, you're not going to believe this.
I find that funny if we send him to Murchison instead. See what he does.
What are the chances if we play it right, he becomes part of the world?
You're just sitting on the couch here.
Ben Albright and Bob Murchison sitting on the couch
fighting
here.
with J.J. Klasky or whatever
Kirk,
his name is.
I like you.
Kirk, I don't know. DC is president. I see what you're saying, but he's not. He's almost too calm.
This sounds like a new CBS sitcom.
That is
Bob
true.
and Kirk.
He's an activist.
I've watched that. You're right. I am not a fan. We'll get to the Des Moines thing because they're the biggest pukes who ever lived.
Oh my God.
However, it goes sort of the same thing that if you're going to, and I consider the Greg Hill Show and all those shows Entercom. So if Entercom is going to point their arrows at somebody and get them in trouble and get rid of them for shit, you better have your shit straight too, just like the Des Moines Register in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway.
But I would rather go after if David Field had said something, or the people that tried to get you out, rather than innocent people,
Well,
Ukrainia to
like that guy. Who could that be hurting?
Ukrainia?
Yeah.
My lead this morning is that the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, indicated yesterday that she and the rest of the sore losers in Congress would begin impeachment proceedings against President Trump. And the charge, I guess, is going to be attempting to extort Ukrainia to get information on Joe Biden so as...
The great country of Ukraine.
Is there a new country?
Yeah.
Anybody correct him?
Eventually. I think it was like several Google searches later by the producers.
Wow. I'll admit, this drives Steve crazy. I don't care about the impeachment at all.
No.
It's not going to happen.
Damn right it's not.
Well, I'm just saying you need 20 Republican senators to flip, right?
Yeah, there's no way they're going to vote against MHB.
So then what? There you go, Steve. What a great. I'm a straight man. Steve just knocks it out. Martin Lewis.
But Steve, he was talking about Donald Trump.
I was talking about the bigger
wacky
one, but
guy.
you made it more relevant to the show. But it's true. I care way more about the impeachment proceedings for MHB than I do. I mean, what does it matter?
Oh, they're helping him get reelected.
Of course he's going to get reelected now. Like he tweeted last night. Of course. And this, I don't even. I'll ask you, Steve, just quickly. Why would Ukrainia have information about Hunter Biden?
Do you really want an answer to this, or are you just going to tell me to shut the fuck up?
10 seconds.
Hunter Biden was on the board of a gas company that was being
Yep,
investigated by the prosecutor general of Ukraine, and Joe Biden threatened to withhold aid.
Stuff?
Yes, I care about politics.
I care about politics too.
It's my fucking money. That's what I want. I want a government that takes less of my money.
What money do you have? I care about.
Hey, you both got more than me.
I care about elections and Democrats saying stupid shit, Trump tweeting dumb stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
This is all a waste of time. Nothing's going to happen. 20 Republicans have to flip, correct? In the Senate?
Yeah. Well,
right.
yeah. They'll be tried in the
he's
Senate.
going to get impeached, mayy, but he's not. But it's not going to get. He's not going to get kicked out.
I don't even think he'll get impeached.
But that's the only way he doesn't get reelected, right?
What?
If he gets impeached, that's the only way a Democrat wins.
No, he could still run.
Bill Clinton was impeached.
Right.
He's not going to get removed from office.
You're impeached in the House, and then you're tried.
You get voted in the Senate.
Right. But what I'm saying is if you're impeached, you can run again the following term?
Yes.
Wow. All right. I didn't know
What
that.
do you think? He goes to jail?
No. But
Fucking execute him?
I thought if you're impeached, you're done.
Boy. Yeah, anyway.
They say,
Do an impression, would you, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't have this Let's have a deep discussion about it. That's great.
20 seconds on it. Jesus.
No, let's get into it.
the more interesting.
Let's hear more about Hunter Biden.
No, go ahead.
The more interesting Hunter Biden story is he left a rental car somewhere in New Jersey, and there was there was a crack pipe in it.
Oh, wow.
See, there you go.
Wow. All right.
Well, those Bidens, man. But to be fair, they've had a fucking hard life.
They have.
I mean, Jesus Christ, their mom died. Their mom is the current Jill Biden is the parent to none of them, right? A birth parent.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
I'm not sure about
maybe
that.
I'm
but
wrong.
I know Bo
Steve doesn't
Biden
know
obviously
something.
died of brain cancer.
Biden, and also remember he lost a kid and his wife in a train accident,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Right.
So keep laughing, asshole.
What was I laughing about?
You were laughing on the inside. I heard you laughing.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, oh yeah, you were laughing hard. Do we edit out that big laugh?
Well, I always laugh. I laugh at everything you say, boss.
Yeah, don't play the laugh track for that, Steve. It's not funny. Not funny. Were you going for it? Leave it alone.
Do you want the laugh track or no?
I don't know yet. I mean, if Mike says something funny today, maybe we'll play it.
Yeah, we'll
Who
see.
knows at this point?
So I'll keep it on ice.
Some mood today. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. So we have what is our guest list today on this show? I feel like Dan Patrick.
We got two greats.
Jesus.
Mike
First of all, one of them will not be able to get off the phone.
No,
Neither of them will. I
Well,
don't think.
that's true, but one will actually just have to hang up mid-sentence.
So
at some
I
point.
emailed with Mike Portnoy to try and set up the interview, and I asked him for his cell phone number, and he's like, yeah, can you just call me so we can work out a time? And I was like, okay, I see where this is
Is
going.
he billing me for this phone call?
Probably.
What time is he on?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay, and MHB is what time?
8:30.
Okay, boy.
Hopefully, we can get Portnoy off the phone by 8:30.
Did we check with Kelly Martin? He's A-list guest. Is there gonna be an issue with
He might be a little upset.
Pardon My Take or KFC?
You've told me to ignore Kelly Martin.
Concerned about these A-list guests? All right.
Well, there's a problem because MHB's booked for tomorrow on KFC Radio. So.
I know he's on Pardon My Take this week too. I throw at MHB, or somebody did. Maybe it was Cullinane. How about MHB with Jerry once a week?
Ooh.
Like a fired up MHB.
Does he talk politics, though? I don't know his...
Is he going to move to Boston?
Well, I'm saying he could do it remotely once a week.
You have
video?
to set up... Yeah.
Can't see you.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't have Kirk, it's like having,
The only thing is...
10%.
Kirk
Yeah.
Light?
Yeah.
My only question would be if MHB has any interest in the subjects Jerry would want to talk about.
Oh, he
But
does.
Yeah. So then...
He's
I'm in.
MHB's a fucking right winger.
I think that'd be great.
Oh, he is?
Oh yeah,
Nah, that's not
he's
good,
a
then.
a
I thought he was a
sneaky
liberal,
right-winger.
no?
I think
he's
he's a
sneaky.
liberal.
That's
You think so?
That's
Yeah.
not good. I don't want anybody who
No, I
agrees.
think he is.
Steve's from the world of Howie Carr, where like everybody agrees with everybody on politics.
Yeah.
It's so fucking boring.
Right.
They just sit there and they top each other. You want somebody who disagrees with Jerry.
I agree.
You don't want some fucking, they both say how awful whoever is, that Swedish girl.
Yeah. Greta
Yeah,
something.
should be institutionalized. Her parents are war criminals.
That could be interesting, MHB. And boy, we're really insulating this world, huh?
That's correct. That's how we do it. Well, I mean, we're trying to figure
Tough
out
to
names.
escape.
There's not a lot of names.
No, there's really not. Well, what about, is Reamer's thing in
Yeah, he can't
politics?
Yeah, he can't do
Can't
anything.
Can't
No,
do it?
I talked to him. He can't do it. So
Yeah.
did Jerry. Can't
Even if he tried to do it, he'd be so muffled of what he could say because of the nature of the job.
Yeah,
Our girl, Sue O'Connell, seems
I
like
think
the
she's a
obvious choice.
I think
Yeah.
she's a good possibility. Have we talked to her? Has Dave talked to her?
She's open to it.
Is she? Dave's,
All right.
Does Dave talk to her?
No.
Okay, good. Hey, Colleen's not
So he's
joining
on
us
the
for this
ball.
power lunch tomorrow. He's not?
It was weird. He's traveling. He might pop in for 30 minutes. Busy
What?
guy.
Gee,
Busy guy.
What's he traveling?
Pop
for?
in for 30 minutes?
Yes.
That seems strange.
For what? Where's he traveling to? He can stop for 30 minutes.
Hey, guys, I'm going to swing in for an appetizer.
Where's he traveling to that he can
look,
stop for 30 minutes, not an hour?
I don't fucking grill him every time he's like, this is my schedule.
Traveling? What is he talking about? What does he do?
He has clients. He's got a constellation of side hustles that come together to form his career.
All right.
He's a businessman.
I don't know.
Didn't care for that description.
You didn't?
A constellation of side hustles.
But we'll be at Milton's tomorrow.
Yes.
And how about the feedback from Milton's yesterday? Huh?
Ooh,
boy,
wow, yeah.
boy, howdy. They seemed pleased.
Minifans could always do more, though.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Minifans all over the country.
Yeah, don't sit in your fucking laurels.
No.
You continue to go. Go online at miltons.com. And whether it's for yourself, or your husband, or your boyfriend, or your nephew, whatever the fuck you want. Get some good clothes at a great price. They carry all the latest jeans, performance khakis, every type of shirt and jacket you can imagine, all by today's most popular brands. And by the way, you got weddings coming up too. Milton's He'll quickly learn that getting the groom looking his best is just the first step. Best man, ring bearer, father's groomsmen, they're all different shapes and sizes. Milton's buy one, get one free suit sale makes it so much more affordable for everyone, too. No one's getting tuxedos anymore. You go to Milton's, you get a great suit, you look awesome, and you get another one for free. And Milton's, you'll be as comfortable as our stores as you'll be in our clothes. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, and we'll be tomorrow. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Milton's, the store for men. Go to miltons.com right now, Minifans, and get some clothes. Help yourself out. Look great. Help out a great store, a great sponsor, and a great show. The Kirk Minihane Show.
And Bill said people from all over the country were buying yesterday, right?
He did, as Steve just said, not 90 seconds ago.
Did he say that?
He did. Boy, Mike is razor focused today. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
He's rattled by this impeachment stuff.
That's got to be it.
No, he's rattled by this tweet shaming thing. I think he's upset about this, and I don't have a problem with that.
I don't think I'm rattled by that.
Well,
But yeah,
no,
I don't like it.
Yeah, well, so speak up. And by the way, I saw some people.
Well, we're not saying what it is, so I didn't know.
I saw some people tweeting yesterday, like, you're basically a month removed from being a Minifan yourself. You should be sitting around wagging your finger. Go fucking cause some trouble yourself.
What do you mean?
No shit.
Do something. Fuck you doing?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I only saw 2 tweets yesterday. But
Have you prank called any
why don't you
radio
go
shows?
What are you doing all day when the show's over?
Okay, I'll do.
Fucking do something.
Right.
Fucking wagging your fingers. I can do that. You can't. Fucking do something. Jesus Christ.
I'm not really following you, but all right.
You're not following me?
What do you mean?
Are you following me?
I'm kind of following you.
What do you do when the show's over till the show starts the next day?
What do you do?
I have a fucking family. I have a life. What are you doing?
I have a life also.
What are you doing?
Usually I timestamp the show for Steve.
This is true.
How long does that take?
Very helpful.
However long the show
How long
is.
does that take? So an hour and a half?
Yeah.
All right,
Or,
then
well,
what?
usually more than that.
Okay, then.
I don't know. What do you do all day? Fucking go through your entire day.
My
asshole.
show. You work for me, shithead.
What is that? Yeah, but I'm supposed to document my day every
You're
day
supposed
for
to
you?
do shit for the show. That's
Okay,
your job.
I'll do whatever you need.
Well, what are you doing?
Okay, now you are bored. This is boredom.
What
Where
do
you're
you-
like, what do I do all day?
What are you doing instead of working
gotten,
for the show?
Have you gotten Curtatone yet?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I
What are you doing?
First of all, I need you for that.
I understand you timestamp, but yesterday you I only see Minifans making 2 prank phone calls or sending 2 pictures of Milton's or shirts.
Where was this offense yesterday? When I
Well,
said
no, so people tweeted to me. I said, "Oh, that's actually a good point. What the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah, all right. I'll start calling every show.
Well, why not?
I can't.
Why?
I'm blocked.
Well, figure out a way to do it.
Okay.
I mean, what? No.
I mean, you can. I had told this to the other Minifans who are blocked. You can use Google Voice to come up with a new
pretty sure we
number
get-
for free.
I know timestamping the show is an incredible,
Okay.
But I'm just saying
It is really helpful.
Okay, great. When we hired him full time, we said, okay, well now this is your show. Like you're going to be doing stuff.
Yes.
So then, what have you been doing?
Nothing.
Well, I'm serious.
Nothing. I don't do anything.
I mean, you could be a cunt about it, but I'm just saying, what are you doing?
Nothing. I think you should get rid of me.
Forget. I mean, if you're going to be sensitive about it, what are you doing?
Nothing. I don't do anything.
Okay, well, why don't you start doing something?
Okay.
Okay, well,
Start today.
What?
I'll start today.
Like what?
Huh?
Like-
I'll call a million shows. And
So
say,
now
hey, this is Rich from.
So now you shouldn't. So you told people to do that, but now you're acting like you're above
I'll
that.
do it. I just said I'll do it.
All right, fine. Do something. Jesus Christ. And Jerry would do it.
Yeah. Sure, I would.
Hello? Is this what? Hello?
It's
I'd love to
Jerry
fuck
from.
I mean, it's Rich. Fuck.
I'd love to fuck Jerry.
Who knew Mike was so sensitive, Steve? Jeez.
Yeah.
No? Are you getting that sense
I'm
or
starting
no?
to think Maloney was right about you. Just
Tell you what,
bored for
Tell you,
content.
why don't you go over there and go work with them? Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fucking Des Moines Register story is so fucking maddening. I mean, Jesus Christ. Before we ruin someone's life with their own tweets in the past, let's first wag our fingers.
exactly.
So Carson King
Seems to be the nicest guy on the planet. By all accounts.
So he raised $1 million. He did this Venmo thing. He sent a picture out, right? In Iowa.
No, so he got behind a camera. I think there was some kind of sporting event, and he holds up a sign that says
$25 for beer money.
Yeah, Bush Light ran out of Bush Light. Send me
Venmo
Venmo.
me.
Yes.
So he then gets over $1 million for that, right?
Yes.
Which is in its own sense fucking crazy.
Insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
the story is insane on a number of levels.
Between $1 million and this idiot decides to donate it to children's charity instead of keeping himself, which is crazy. I would have given them like $5,000 and kept the rest myself, but that's all right. So he gives $1 million to the University of Iowa's Children's Hospital. $1 million. Bush Light Venmo pledged to match his fundraising efforts. So $3 million this kid raised, basically, for this charity. So the Des Moines Register starts to do a routine background check.
Yeah,
of King's social media.
A routine background check. I know exactly how this worked. They can search through every single tweet he did, and they searched by slur. So they're like, I'm you know what? I wonder if this guy ever tweeted out the F word or the N word.
So they do that. And so they put a reporter on it, this guy, Aaron Colvin, starts searching. And 2 racist jokes dated back to 2012 when King was a 16-year-old high school student.
That's important to make sure we know what he thinks when he was 16.
16 years old. One comparing black mothers to gorillas, another making light of black people killed in the Holocaust.
One, if not both of those, by the way, was
from Tosh, right?
Quoting Tosh.0, yeah.
Right, which, again, like these are not great tweets. We all understand that. So he's 16 years old and he's, tweets dumb shit. Like, congratulations. Welcome to the world. So now you're going to try and ruin this kid's life because somebody who just helped donate $3 million to a children's charity gave up $1 million, this kid.
Yeah.
It's not like he has all this inherited wealth or he's like a Silicon Valley programmer or anything.
And by the way, if he's quoting Tosh.0, is Anheuser-Busch going to pull all their advertising with like Viacom?
It's a good question.
Probably not, right?
I mean, they should, shouldn't they?
If they're that outraged, yeah.
Busch Light basically back. They're going to match the money still, but they say they've
severed ties.
Yeah. First of all, what does that even mean? Was he a spokesman for the company?
No. Their only tie is this charitable donation. So, there are no ties to
the
sever.
future Carson King Busch Light collaborations are over.
Yeah,
okay.
So they threw him under the bus, completely fucking meaningless.
I mean, it's absolutely insane. And then then the Register takes a ton of shit last night. I think K. Marco wrote about it too, right?
Yeah, and the thing that gets me is this isn't just a one-off from the reporter retweeting something or freelancing this. They put out a statement, the Des Moines Register editorial board put out a statement telling their thought process, why they decided to go forward. Like a bunch of adults sat down and were like, yeah, this is a measured decision.
So they write the whole thing out and they're like, some of the toughest decisions in journalism are about what to publish or not. Like, it's the fucking Pentagon Papers.
Yeah.
I mean, they go digging. A 16-year-old tweeted stupid shit, not even real. Well, I mean,
I toiled over this for many hours.
Yeah, I mean, and the ultimately decided to do it. Of course, the beauty of it, the real beauty of it, is that the fucking guy who wrote the story is so fucking dumb that he's got a shitload of dumb tweets in his past, too.
Yeah.
Which, at that point, Mike, I don't know about you. I'm with you. I don't like...
Everyone does.
But I mean, he is...
No, him. Fuck him.
He is the fairest game possible. Like, ruin his life, and he's going to lose his job.
Which is why I don't want to go after fucking Stiz Grimy, because you can easily find something dumb that I would tweet.
Why did you say him?
Just because.
Who's Stiz Grimy?
Well, we'll see.
I think he should lose his job just for suggesting that those tweets are relevant in the fucking story.
My question is, did they assign him to the story and tell him to do that?
Well, I mean, the editorial board said they approved the decision to include them. I don't know if they specifically said, "Hey, go see if this guy's tweeted anything."
So I don't think this writer should lose his job for that, because he has bosses above him who should say, what the fuck are you doing? But I mean, but my guess is he on his own started digging. Like, they didn't say, hey, write a story on this guy and see if you can find if he tweeted any stupid shit in the past.
He just knew it would be viral. I mean, it's the milkshake duck thing. You find somebody that the internet loves and try and turn him into a fucking villain.
The what thing?
Milkshake duck.
What's that, Mike?
It's a meme.
We all know. Come on.
Do you know it or no?
Explain it to Kirk.
Do you know it or no?
Of course I do, but it's clear you don't.
I think Mike could have found out yesterday, but decided not to look it up. What is it?
Why would I have looked it up yesterday?
It's important. You weren't doing anything else.
It's common
milkshake duck information.
Common internet expression for when someone...
Okay. That's okay. My fault. That's my fault.
A good thing turns out to be a villain.
Okay. The milkshake. You're probably right. I don't know these things. So, in now deleted tweets from 2012, 2013, Calvin, the fucking writer who tried to ruin this poor kid's life, repeatedly used the N-word, wrote posts about attacking law enforcement like F all cops, and in reaction to legalization of gay marriage, that he's totally going to marry a horse.
No, that's weird. Equating a gay sex with bestiality. Is that what he's doing?
That's interesting. That's the one that's going to get him.
It's also a fresh argument.
Forget about killing like cops and everything. That's the one that's going to cost him his job.
Yeah.
Before locking his Twitter account,
Calvin, he pulled a Cullen.
Which, by the way, I don't think any reporter should be allowed to do, honestly. I'm not saying I should make it a law, but if you're a fucking public reporter, you're digging into people, it's fucking such bullshit. Hey, just wanted to say I deleted some previous tweets of inappropriate and insensitive.
I'm sure that's exactly the tone that he tweeted that
hey
way.
is the first word he used.
What's cracking, folks?
I apologize for holding myself to the same standards as Registers holds others. So there you go. And the Register's now digging into him. So now you're going to have a young reporter and a young guy's, both their lives totally ruined because of stuff they tweeted when they were young.
I don't think Carson King's life is ruined. I think he's handling this about as great as he can.
But the attempt was made to do
He seems like, this is the only thing that made me think there is some darkness to him, because he seems like the nicest guy on the planet. He's like,
when you're that nice.
He's like, geez, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did this.
Well, he did a good move. He held the press conference first before they wrote the story. And he was like, I tweeted some stupid shit when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Again, you didn't have,
I'm so glad I didn't have Twitter when I was in high school.
So you wouldn't have had Twitter when you were in high school either, Mike. Right?
Barely. I probably didn't tweet. I might have had it, but didn't tweet.
But I mean, I would have tweeted just because you're thinking you're talking to your friends and you're just tweeting dumb shit. I'm sure he watched, you're talking to your teammates or if you watched Tosh or whatever, maybe your South Park.
And you also had no idea about social media. You would think that it was just your friends you're communicating with.
But let's just say he was a 16-year-old kid, right? And it's not Tosh. And he tweeted the N-word.
And then years later, donated $1 million to a children's hospital. Can we weigh those two?
Yeah, I mean, can we just
even
say...
if he was really racist when he was 16,
I think
can we forgive that if he's donating $1 million?
They balance out.
Yeah.
He's good now.
But let's just say...
he's good.
But let's move it even forward, okay? I'm not condoning this, but let's just say he's racist now.
Right.
Like today, he's a racist.
Well...
And he donated $1 million. He took $1 million of his money and donated it to a charity. Should that charity not accept $1 million to help kids? Because he stupidly and wrongly
let the kids die. Right. We don't need a racist money.
But I mean, if that came out like today, I think the hospital would turn it down. Like if these tweets were recent, if he tweeted this 3 weeks ago, they'd say no, keep your money.
Yeah.
So a racist would just get
nuts.
So a racist would just get $1 million. Well,
it's the same.
Instead of giving it away,
it's the same question with MIT taking Epstein money. It's a little bit different, and then Bob the Haiti school taking Bob Kraft's money.
Asshole, Jesus! I had him on the old podcast.
Yeah,
what a fucking schmuck he was.
Total douche.
I don't use the word schmuck often, but he was.
If you get him fired up,
what a putz.
I mean, really, what a. I don't know. What was
rule?
I don't know what that is.
But I don't know either.
Yes. Yeah.
Just heard it.
What a dork, really.
His Irish is a little bit better than his Yiddish.
But yeah, the Epstein thing is. Yeah, I don't know. We talked about the other day.
You're getting into heinous crimes, not just beliefs someone has or.
But did Epstein get that money because of the crimes he committed?
I'm sure he didn't get all his money completely on the level, but no, it's not like he. It's not like he made $100 million off a child rape plantation.
Bootleg movies that he was selling and making millions. And so I don't. So if he donated that to the Jimmy Fund, say, should the Jimmy Fund say, well, you're an asshole? Like it's still when you put assholes' money in the bank, it still clears.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I mean,
sometimes it clears more often.
Yes, I mean, it does. Matter of fact, but I don't know. So I just don't know what the line is. I understand. Like if we go on here today and say the N-word 50 times, we'll lose our jobs. That I get. That's. But so let's say I say all those things, I lose my job. And then tomorrow I feel terrible and I decide to donate all my money because of that to whatever. They should say no?
It's also the thing, I'm sure he didn't have a lot of followers, but it's like he was on Twitter. So it's not like you found secret audio of him being racist.
Right.
It's he put something on Twitter that he thought was fine to put out in the world when he was 16. He was wrong. He's a fucking moron. But so
are you talking about
every 16-year-old
or Carson King?
I'm talking about Carson King. But it's just like he didn't. Same with what I said about Shane Gillis. He was talking into a microphone. He wasn't trying to be offensive or outrageous or anything. He was trying to be offensive and outrageous. But he wasn't saying things that he thought would get him fired someday, is my point.
Yes, but I would also say in 2019, not if you're Carson King, but if you're somebody who is associated with anything, even if it's a radio show, if you're a producer or a host or whatever, we now know the rules. I mean, it's not fair, but these are the rules
today.
Right.
You don't know them in a year.
Yeah, we do. I mean, a year from...
No, you don't.
No, I think the rules
100% you don't.
Rules are changing pretty fast.
So if somebody tweets out a homosexual slur, you'll be good in a year from now if you did it 6 years ago?
No, you're missing my point. I'm saying you could tweet something today that'll get you fired in a year.
Oh, of course. Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is there are tweets in people's past that we know a year from now we'll still fuck them over if you wanted to. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, because the rules never get more relaxed.
So what I'm saying is if you're, a producer or a host and 6 or 7 or 8 years ago or 4 years ago you were tweeting out the F word or the N word, and it's on your Twitter account right now, you fucking better delete it.
Well, right.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I agree. There's something could seem totally fucking harmless today, and 3 years from now, 5 years ago,
it'll be a national story.
5, 6, 7 years ago, I would use the word tranny on the air all the time.
Right.
I had absolutely no idea. I swear to God, I had no idea it was offensive. None.
I'm gonna have to go back and bleep it.
Yeah, I mean, no, but I used that word on the air. I mean, I did because we would use it conversationally.
Yeah. Well,
now I know
we've
it's
mentioned
offensive.
a million times that you just said the F and N word. Those were used on air on the Howard Stern show
all the time.
a million times.
Of course, yeah.
It's just times what's acceptable changes over time. We can't accept that now because everything's documented.
But we are all aware that those rules exist, so we can pretend it's an outrage, and I'm happy to lead that charge. But if that's on your record in the past, that's on your record. It's bullshit, but that's just the way it is.
But also, we're saying Carson King was no one a couple days ago. He made a sign that said donate money. You know what I mean?
No, and I also think that there's something to be said that there's got to be some cutoff age where you have to say, I mean, if you're in fucking high school, unless it's, unless you're talking about sexually assaulting somebody or beating up women, I mean, something that's just dumb,
right?
Or something that you participated in. I mean, I don't know. Guys and girls talk.
And what are the rules going after private citizens? Like, I'm sure there's like a Carson King out in Iowa who's tweeted offensive things, but isn't in the news because he didn't pull this, beer stunt. I mean, are you just going to go after private citizens now?
Well, no,
like John Doe from Iowa tweeted out the N-word.
But you do see it when who I forget who wrote the story. Maybe it was Klemko who wrote the story about Antonio Brown, the Sports Illustrated guy.
Yeah. And
he tweeted out, the usual, I got death threats, and then put a couple of tweets from people who used like, what? Well, I mean, what does that accomplish? And then, first of all, you're not getting death threats. It's bullshit. I mean,
of course,
it's just so stupid.
Saying I hope you die is not a death threat.
It is not. No. I mean, I told Reach I hope he dies. I hope he dies. I don't know. We don't want me to say.
We all do.
Yeah, we want me to pretend that it's just stupid. I'm not saying.
By the way, on the subject of MHB doing some digging, I think he should focus more on Riccio.
Why? I don't want to get into that. This is why. He's nothing. He's a piece of shit. He's nothing.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I mean, really, why?
I just think his investigation on that front is more fruitful.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fine. Okay, he loves hearing this. Where is it?
But just the idea of so where's the line? So that kid tweeted something that we all acknowledge is a quote from Tosh.0, and he tweeted it. What if instead of tweeting it, we found audio of him saying, "Hey, did you hear this line from Tosh.0?" and then saying it verbally? Well, when he was 16 years old, do we still fuck him over?
There's also this thing now where it's like it's a nice story. Totally harmless story. Couldn't be nice.
We have to ruin the guy.
The kid's given $3 million, essentially. Whatever helps. Without him, there's no $3 million going to that hospital.
Yeah.
And they, the Des Moines Register gets together and says, let's fuck this guy over.
The first thing they think is that's the mentality. That's journalism now. It's not breaking a story.
Well,
what has this person done?
Well,
let's dig through.
Unless they're on a certain side of the argument. Right.
I
mean,
of course.
That's the thing. What do you think is driving this? Is it liberal ideologues? Is it political correctness?
Is this guy a Republican?
Conservative? I don't know.
I don't know. He seems like a rural guy.
Seems
he
like
might be a Trump
guy. Seems like he's a Barstool guy, maybe. No,
but
maybe that's why.
Do you think this is
true?
Is this being driven by PC culture, or is it just like trying to get a viral article and get?
No,
clicks?
I think they assigned a kid to write a story about this guy, and that kid was a fucking asshole, the writer. And he just said, what? Let's look at the social media account, and he found it because you can do that. If you do a story of a 23-year-old now, that's probably the first thing these guys think of.
Of course.
Maybe he's a Republican too. He's a kid in Iowa. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So let's fuck him over.
Just in case. Let's dig through everything.
Let's ruin his life.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Steve?
Getting ready to call Papa Portnoy.
How about the stuff I want to get to? What are we doing with him today?
Do you not want to have him on?
No, it's fine. What are we doing? I just want to know what we're doing.
You asked to get him on so you could get an update on your case.
All right. How long is this going to be, do you think?
Could be 5 minutes. Could be an hour.
Exactly. All right. Old guy, how many rings?
What do you mean?
Oh, rings before he answers. I'm setting it over under 2.5.
He did tell me yesterday in our 15-minute phone call that he wakes up at 4 o'clock.
I believe that.
And then he takes a nap a little while after.
What do you mean, like 6:30?
Yeah.
I'll go 3 rings because I think it's going to take him a while to
figure out the phone.
I am calling him on his landline.
All right, I'm going 2.5. Oh, you call him as a landline.
Yeah, landline changes it a little
over
bit.
Under 2.5 rings. Mike's going over.
Yeah.
I'll take the under.
2.5's a good one.
It's tough.
I'm going over.
Okay.
But no confidence.
It's going to be hard to get him off the phone. Portnoy compared it to Nixon leaving office.
Hello.
Getting him out of
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yes, nailed it.
Unbelievable. I set the over-under rings at 2.5, and you answered at 1 ring.
Like a half ring.
I'm quite a guy.
Mike Portnoy Esquire.
First of all, as I saw on Twitter this week, thank you very much for your service.
Yeah, it was quite a service I did.
How many kills?
I killed a fly, I think.
What? Can I get it? First of all, nice to talk to you.
Can I say something to you first?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may, sir. Go ahead.
The last time you and I spoke, it was on my show, and you basically told me to shut up.
Correct.
Do you remember that?
I do. Yes, I do. I apologize for that.
And I want to, and it's going to, this quid pro quo is bouncing around now in the news, and there's a quid pro quo with me. You got to come on my show occasionally.
I'm happy to do it.
Kill you.
I'm happy to do it. I never get invited on the show.
Well, you have look. We're desperate for guests. I don't want to hide that.
Okay. Well,
all right. So you are one of the people. Anytime we send out the bat signal to
Listen
you.
to this, Mike.
We want you to come on.
I'm happy. I'm happy to do it anytime.
Well, we
Cousin
are
Mike.
recording a lot while the Cousins is on.
That's an
9
issue.
o'clock.
But
I don't give a shit about that. You got to come on when we send you the bat signal.
well, send the signal for Christ's sakes. How am I supposed to know that?
Cousin Mike, you've
Well,
never asked once.
You know something? I want to say one of the things that I have I have a little issue. I can't tell the difference between Blind Mike's voice and Steve's voice. And I do listen, but I don't know who's who.
Well,
when you got to announce this is Steve, this is Blind Mike.
Steve's the funnier one.
If you're laughing, it's probably
Steve's
Steve.
the funnier one. Yeah, that's what I would say.
All right.
What is?
And
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. No, please.
Go on.
No, go ahead, please.
And you're going to like this. I admire you.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to you not all the time when you're on EEI. I got to a point that I hated EEI
I'm with
almost as much as you do.
Yeah.
Or did. I just, I'm in an age where sports is certainly not as important to me as it was when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not a rabid sports fan, right? But I'm interested. I am interested.
Okay.
And I know you want to talk. Steve told me you want to talk a little bit about your upcoming case here.
What was? But I felt like you just drifted away in that last point. Were you going to say something?
What's that?
I felt like you drifted away though in the middle of that point you were making.
I probably did.
Probably did.
Well, where are we at? Before we get to the other stuff, where are we at on the case?
Yeah, well, Steve kind of indicated that
You had mentioned that.
you were a little worried about getting arrested.
No, Steve. What the fuck are you talking about, Steve? I never said that. What?
I got that impression talking to him yesterday.
Okay, well,
Let's clarify that.
Sure, please.
I don't think there's a real possibility of you getting arrested at the end of the October when you apparently are going to go to the hearing.
October 22nd.
I don't think it's a strong possibility. It's a possibility if you lost control of yourself that the judge would say, "Get this guy out of the courtroom now."
Well, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Walk me through. You're going to be there. Walk me through what October 22nd looks like.
Yeah. Well, I want to. Also, you understand, I'm just an advisor to the corporate attorneys on this.
Understood.
I'm not. They're in charge, but I have been consulted on this.
Okay.
I would call myself an unpaid consultant. Unfortunately, on the unpaid.
Okay.
But what's going to happen is this is a case. It's interesting. I've talked about this on my show, which you're going to appear sometime. Apparently,
anytime.
Yeah.
Glad that's your top priority concerning me is being on your show as opposed to me not going to prison. But go ahead.
As he's on our show.
Go ahead.
I will say, Mike was enthusiastic about the prospect of you doing a show from a jail cell.
Oh, I would do that. I would do that.
From a content standpoint,
Sure.
that would be big.
Yeah, I would do
Good
that.
content.
I would do that.
Just
Sure.
like his boy.
Of course I would do that. Go ahead.
My son did that, so if he did it,
True.
you could do it.
That's true.
He went to jail for
He did.
For his principles, and you could go to jail for your principles.
That's true. That's true. So go.
All right. What it is, they're just going to get it before the judge. This is a case that the facts really aren't in dispute. The question is, how does the law that exists in Massachusetts, the wiretapping law, how does it apply to this case? Now, I'm not going to go into any specifics because any more than Belichick, he doesn't say what his game plan is.
He's not.
They're not going to, it would be wrong of me, stupid, to disclose where I think this is going to, this is really going to go and what their plan of action is. Okay. Although a lot of it, this paperwork that already exists, it kind of lays out where it's going and what their position is and what our position is. But, you got a 50-50 chance of still walking out of there as a free man, if that's what you're really
good. Okay, fine.
50-50, who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, I think 50-50. But you got to keep control of yourself. I mean, that's a big issue with you.
Are you worried, Mike? You think we're going to have a courtroom outburst here?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be involved. You're the one that would precipitate that. It would be interesting.
I don't plan on doing that. I'm interested as an observer of the law and as a party of this. I just want to watch the process work out legally. That's all.
Yeah, it'll be. I don't think. The other interesting thing is, to be honest with you, and that's the only time I'm really being honest with you.
I understand.
I think this case is a good chance. This case is going to keep going.
Oh, great.
Regardless of what happens that day. I do think so. It depends on, I think the mayor the longer this goes on, the more people are going to ask, is this what you're supposed to be doing, Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly died down here in the last couple of months, but
Mike, do you think it would help? Do you think it would help Kirk's case if we showed up at Curtitone's public events and harassed him?
What do you think? I mean, you just said it's kind of dying down. So if you went and kind of pronged them, like pronging the bear, or so to speak, it might get him interested. But he's got some other things going on here, I think.
He's giving away heroin for free. He's busy doing it. He's busy drugging the people in Somerville. It's not easy.
Yeah, one thing for sure, if I was a resident of Somerville, which thank God I'm not.
Correct.
I wouldn't be too happy to see him spending his time on this. But, of course, maybe that's just me.
They're fucking lunatics. What, if I go on your show, what would you? I mean, I'm happy to go on whenever you'd like. What are things you want to discuss? What's on your mind?
Well, what we do is we have a list of topics that we talk about, and you'd be welcome to join in with your own unique point of view. I listen to your podcast, by the way, with some frequency. I have you listed.
So you're the only
as one of.
You're the only Portnoy who listens to our podcast, then.
Absolutely. Okay. And the other Portnoy doesn't listen to my podcast.
I'm aware of that. I am aware of that. What is going on?
He thinks of me as Morty Seinfeld, which is really kind of an insult.
It's ridiculous. I can't imagine why he would think that. That's absurd.
Yeah, well.
Mr. Portnoy, you mentioned your work is pro bono. Do you think you're being disrespected by Barstool a little bit? The great legal mind that you are?
Yeah.
You are?
I'm only here because of nepotism. I told Steve that. Steve didn't know what nepotism was.
No, he's stupid.
Oh, come on. Your phone line broke up, Mike. Come on.
He's stupid. I believe that.
Yeah. I'm only here because of that. I don't know how strong a hand that really is. I think I mentioned to Steve yesterday, if you were going to put the steamroller in, you already said you could get rid of Willie in a blink of an eye.
Correct.
By extension, I assume that applies to me because I said to Steve yesterday, and apparently you're going to change this. I was surprised you don't take more phone calls from the masses out there.
Yeah, Steven mentioned that this was Steven mentioned that was a point of contempt. Well, I first of all, it's taped, and secondly, I'll take them, I guess, but most phone calls suck. You listen to sports talk radio.
Oh, there's no question about that.
I mean, 90% of them are awful.
You know, I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to be interested in your answer.
Okay.
You know who my model for this, what we're doing to some extent, is Tony Kornheiser. You probably hate him.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Oh, he's fine.
He's of course my age.
Yep.
And a lot of things he says on his podcast ring true to me. He also, similar to you, he had a radio show for many years in the D.C. area.
Yep.
And I think he just got up one morning and said, why am I not making more money at this? And I got all these salespeople. Does it take a commission? I have to listen to what the suits tell me at the radio station. Who needs this? So he started his own podcast. And I think it's going fairly well. I listen to it. It probably doesn't have the audience that he had when he was on terrestrial radio. But I enjoy him, and he says a lot of things that ring true to me. But there's a parallel, obviously, between your situation and his.
True. When you said this started, you said
very important to note that.
You started that by saying you had a question for me, and I knew you were not going to ask me a question. I could feel it in my bones. It was a monologue was coming. I could feel it.
No, the question I had was, and I think maybe I wasn't clear on that. I was curious why you weren't taking phone calls. But now you've answered.
Really? Okay, I thought we'd addressed out the answer before, but
what
fine.
What does that have to do with Tony Kornheiser?
I understand what he's saying. I happen. You know, I like your show. I called into your show. I listened to your show.
I don't know that.
I told you that. I told you I like your show. I told you that.
Well, the last time you were on with me, you were screaming at me to shut up.
Well, you were yapping away about you were talking about Tony Kornheiser then. You said the same fucking story, Mike. Yes, it was the same thing.
Familiar.
That's the problem.
I'm saying literally verbatim. It's almost like creepy. It's almost like you're Rain Man.
Maybe I could be.
How's the relationship? Go ahead.
Talk to me when you're my age.
I'm getting there.
I forget things.
How's your relationship with Dave right now? Everything good?
My relationship with my son is the same it's always been. We have these arguments off the air, on the air. He's always had an answer for everything. I may not agree with it, but he's always got an answer. And, you know something, if I would have ever dreamt, say 10 years ago, that he would be in the position he's in, or that I'd be doing what I'm doing. I mean, yesterday, it's crazy. Yesterday, there's a bill being introduced into Congress called the Dave Portnoy bill.
That's for the legalization of cocaine, right?
which is, if you think about it, it's incredible.
All right.
I mean, it's just nuts. This whole thing is nuts.
I got to say, sorry, Mike. I got to say, I enjoy like the videos he did, and I enjoy when you guys are on together. And I have to admit, as somebody who lost my dad a few years ago, I could tell you guys, for all your bullshit, you guys love each other, and I do get jealous isn't the right word, but I actually, it makes me feel good when I see you guys together, because I could tell you guys when you get through all the bullshit and all the confusion, all this stuff, you guys really love each other.
Well, I can say so on my part. I do.
Oh, he loves you too. He loves you too. He loves you too. He loves you too.
I never leave his presence. No matter how much we've been arguing, when I don't say I love you.
Well, that's important.
Shut the fuck up. But he doesn't always answer.
Does he say he loves you ever?
Occasionally.
Well, that's important. That's important. That's important.
It is important.
Yes.
I have to know, Mike, does Dave ever mischaracterize any of your antics? Because the story of you throwing trash into a can jam thing was fascinating to me.
All the time. He twists things to, that is very irritating. I mean, and I don't really have I got this one show. And, of course, what I do anytime when he does the Barstool show on Sirius at 4 o'clock, anytime he's dealing with anything and my name comes up and he says something that I don't agree with, or that I feel he's mischaracterized my position on anything, I call in. But then we end up in a shouting match, and it really doesn't resolve anything.
What happened with so obviously I hate Willie. Willie hates me. But one of the things was that the Barstool breakfast like shit all over you guys, and then they were mad when I dumped on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, they tried to get you guys off the air, right?
Yeah, well, we're good now. Willie and I are good. What happened apparently was I think he'd had a couple too many Cokes, so to speak. And he said, his show was better than our show, which I wasn't even arguing that point. And he really thought he could very easily move. They could move their show and just take over the third hour. And even the people that he was with on the air at the time, the late and great Francis, got in a big argument with him, saying, why and how could you even say that? And they got into it pretty good. But I'm good with it. Willie's a nice guy, and I know what happened with you.
He's a peach.
No, something. He comes from what he did was he's a very his whole livelihood was built around being aggressive. A professional football player of some note, I might say. He wasn't a scrub. That's his personality.
He was a shit. What do I care if he was good or a bad football player? What the fuck does that matter?
No, I'm trying to say he wasn't. This is built into what he has done for a period of time in his life, and that's part of his personality. But hey, it's good between you two. Anytime you can build up any kind of animosity on Barstool, it sells. You know that.
All right. Well, Mike Portnoy is my advisor for this case. I'm gonna let me know. You can message me. You can call me. You can send out the bat signal. I'll come on anytime. Anytime.
Well, I appreciate that, and if nothing else, I'm sure I'm going to see you at the hearing.
Yes.
And just keep control of yourself.
I'll do my best. I'll sit next to you. No?
I have to get up and go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. So you probably
No, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks.
See you. There you go.
I was very succinct.
Boy, I think we got to the bottom of that. Don't you?
Yes, I do. Half a ring.
I'm glad you said that, because as I was listening to that, I was like, didn't he talk about Tony Kornheiser when Kirk was on there?
Yes, he told the same exact story. The same exact setup, everything. He just walked me right into it, like a master lawyer himself.
I think that show should be 3 hours. Get rid of Barstool Breakfast.
I agree. I like that show.
Extend the cousins.
I'd go on that show anytime they want.
Yeah.
Cousin Murray.
You're going to be going on anytime they want.
Cousin Murray,
now.
Cousin Mike, and
is it Trent every day now?
Yeah, he hosted the day I was on. I think they bounce occasionally other hosts.
I think Smitty was on when you were on, if I remember right.
That's the weirdest thing.
Maybe
He said,
right, yeah.
he said they're desperate for guests, and they had Blind Mike right here, and he didn't.
It's true.
Ask.
Yeah, I'll go on.
What? Yeah, you go on there, Mike.
Got nothing else to do.
You guys, no shit. What else are you doing the rest of the day?
Exactly.
What they're on from 9 to 10.
9 to 10. Yeah, so we're kind of.
Yeah, but I could go on with them at 9:30 or something. Yeah. That's not a big deal. But they literally never asked.
No.
This is what he does. He messages me, like I said, every month or so. You want to get lunch? Okay, sure. And then they don't hear from him. All right, can you call me? Okay. What's your number?
You're a fascinating guy.
Which I don't need to know.
He's kind of a typical older guy.
I'm going to give him your cell phone.
No, you do no. No. And I think does he think this is a criminal trial in October? I'm a little concerned. Does he not know that it's not?
You're going to be there, and if you start yelling and screaming, you might
What
be
does he
in
think
trouble.
I'm going to do with this? Is like start ranting and raving?
Your Honor, Your Honor.
Yeah, maybe I will.
You might start yelling about Entercom or any of your rivals,
I guess it's possible.
The Globe?
What if you just walked in disguised as Kevin Cullen?
I could do that.
Make all of your public statements in your Cullen voice.
Jesus, God, I don't know. All right, what else? Oh, freesportsbookpick.com, by the way. We can't forget them today. Freesportsbookpick.com. Go there. Help out the Kirk Minihane Show. Make some money. Like Mike's going to guarantee. You getting closer tomorrow or no?
Yeah, I've got a couple I'm thinking about.
Feeling good? Are you staying away from the Patriots this week or no?
Seems
like you've been riding that Patriots train so far.
Nah, probably stay. The over looks good again for them. But
What's the number this week?
I think it's 42. I have to check again. But
What's the spread?
7. Patriots by 7. Ooh. Yeah. I don't love that one. Bills have been looking good.
It's gonna be a tough game.
But yeah, I'm leaning maybe Cowboys.
Okay, well don't give
maybe
anything away.
Chiefs.
Don't give anything
There are
away.
a couple
yet.
games I'm thinking of.
Boy, you're really going with those scrappy teams.
Well, hey, it's a
Nobody
lock of the
talks
week.
to them. That's
It's
true.
a lock of the week. Come
Can't
on.
fuck around. Can't fuck around. And by the way, go to Miltons.com right now. Miltons.com. And send us some pictures like we saw yesterday. They love that. The Minifans are better. It's not peacetime yet. I have my finger right on that button.
They're shaping up.
Yeah.
They got the message. It
Well,
seems.
I mean, again,
I think Patrick from the Discord certainly got the message.
let's come up with some train sounds because I still might fuck them like a train. To quote my great friend. Feels like you've been fucked by a train.
What an image.
It's a great. Can I hear that speech again? Let's do it again. One
That
more
is an
time.
impressive.
One more time. You forget that speech in the movie. Like, you just forget what a great moment.
Yeah, when you were
that is.
referencing it, I couldn't really remember. And I love that movie.
No, I remember that scene. I always think of that as something I'd like to say to somebody at some point in my life. I would have been a great warden. Tremendous. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I would have been just like him.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Absolutely. Steve not eliminate the 30 seconds before the speech. Got real pro.
To be fair, what are the odds we'd be using this
I
again?
didn't think you were going to go back to a movie scene again.
You're dealing with. Hold on. Keep in mind, I'm giving this message until the war is off. This is
Okay.
I'm telling the Minifans day 2. You made some progress, but just remember this.
Terrible thing. Man that young, less than a year to go, trying to escape. Broke Captain Hadley's heart to shoot him.
Truly, it did.
We just have to put it behind us. Move on.
We're done. Everything stops.
Stop real quick. It'd be great. Like, you know, at these sporting events, it'd be great if they played this speech like, before a team goes.
That's it.
Crowd's just confused.
I won't look at Greg Hill's old tweets anymore. It's done.
Nothing stops.
Nothing stops.
Nothing. Well, you will do the hardest time there is. No more protection from the guards. I'll pull you out of that one bunk Hilton and cast you down with the sodomites. You'll think you've been fucked by a train. In the library,
Gone.
gone. Sealed off brick by brick. We'll have us a little book barbecue in the yard. You'll see the flames for miles. We'll dance around it like wild Indians. You understand me? Catching my drift?
Or
Or am I being obtuse?
by the way, that like laughs in glee when I watch that scene.
Cast you
See,
down.
I watched that movie.
I watched
that movie. I'm different from most people. I watch that movie from the warden's perspective. Of course. So that's like
He's the real
That's
hero.
like the escape moment for me. It's a peak of the movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. And I turn it off. I don't know what happens after that.
Now,
It works
who's
out for him, right?
who's the casualty that you got rid of? Would that be Kelleher, I guess, probably?
I guess your groupie.
That guy was
Maybe.
thinking that too.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe the
Yeah,
same
Blood
person.
Mike's groupie is the fastest execution we've had so far.
Probably.
Keep in
yeah.
mind they're the same person. Just
that's
right.
Note that.
Yeah.
Kelleher is somehow involved in that world. I have
It
no
makes
doubt.
sense. Yeah.
Do we have better sound of this fucking Michael Felger talk show host in Boston? Did you hear this,
we
Mike?
do.
Yes, I did.
I mean, is this? Am I over? I'm not going to overreact, but is this?
You're not going to overreact?
A lot of shots that I mean, Seemingly.
I'm not going to do a thing where I
I
screen people to say my name because whatever, but...
There's a straw man built in the shape of Kirk Minihane that everyone's attacking.
And I mean, who the hell else are they talking about here?
Right. It's got to be.
And they also come to us. I don't even know about the Klemko. I know about the Klemko stuff, but I never mentioned that. I don't think they're talking about me. I don't think. Are they?
So maybe they're just talking about people on Twitter?
Yeah, but who the hell else is talking about the... I mean...
Yeah.
So Michael Felger's a talk show host in Boston, afternoon guy. Very successful show, which is... I think the show is, whatever it is. But I have a friend on that show, Jim Murray. So
good man.
Yes, he's a big fan of the podcast, too. Big fan. But my thing is... So this happens yesterday. I know Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart's the first... He's the producer of that show. He's the first guy who ever put me on the air.
Yes.
Like, I'm not at EI anymore. Why wouldn't you just call... Like, if they tweet out, hey, Kirk Minihane's coming on at 5 o'clock, wouldn't that be a huge thing for them?
Yeah, right. What would be the downside?
Yeah, there's no...
that's also a show that has had Portnoy on a million times.
Right. It's not like... I mean, I know that we've battled, but so what? Like,
yeah.
And why couldn't we just call Felger? Like, I don't know. There's no...
Is it a pride thing, maybe? I don't know.
Of what, though?
They don't want to have you on because you were an old EEI guy, like residual EEI competitiveness.
Maybe, but I feel like that's... I don't know. I feel like it would give him a big boost.
It would take away from EEI's ratings, if anything.
Yeah, I don't... I mean, that's what I don't understand. I'm like, well, like, even with Bertrand and Zolak, I'm like, well, just fucking call me. At
least Bertrand said your name.
I know, but, I mean, let's have the discussion as opposed to Mark Bertrand is not as smart as I am having the discussion with Dan Shaughnessy. Why not just have me call Shaughnessy and confront him on the air? That wouldn't be good.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's also... There's got to be a thing where they can't say your name because I would think, like, Jim Murray would be like, oh, like you mean Minihane, right?
Yeah, there must
be a thing where they can't say it,
But why not?
I don't know.
I'm not like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
you're a pariah.
They have a good relationship with Barstool. Carrabba's used to go on there all the time. Portnoy's been on there a million times.
Jim Murray and Jimmy Stewart, and I get along fine with Maserati, and I don't have an issue with any of them.
What sports talk show would want to have a bad relationship with Barstool?
Right, that too.
Oh, EI does, but it's, but I don't. It's just weird to like. So when I first started, was able to do my thing at EI, I would talk about the other station all the time. And they would say, don't say that. Don't say their names. And I would say, but everybody listening knows everyone involved.
Yeah.
No one listening to EI, first of all, at the time we're losing. I think they know who Michael Felger is.
Right.
And Scott Zolak.
If you say Sports Hub or Felger, people are going to change the station and go find
that's
them.
Like that's the old fucking ratings way of the diary. They're thinking that they're going to write it down. Well, it's just fucking stupid.
98.5 used to refer to you guys as the guys across the street.
Yeah,
the station
guys across the street.
And
so it shows on our station.
I always knew who they were referring to. So it's like, what does that do? I don't know.
And we would play sound of their shows if they sucked. And I would say, well, what does it matter? Yeah. Everyone's listening. I don't know. So here's Felger yesterday, right? By the way, their ratings, the sports radio itself is starting to finally, the bubble has finally burst. Yeah. They're still number one in the ratings, but the ratings are going down for both stations. Right. I think everyone has finally said.
Not as many people listen.
And I wonder if part of it is, I'm not saying it's me, but part of it is sort of the attitude that we have, like, listen to this stupid shit. Like,
well, that and just podcasts in general. It's easier to get everything now in your car. And
true, but that's...
Do you think the Minihane cynicism is infecting everybody else?
I just think it's, after a while, I think you can just get worn out. I mean, I know I could not go on the air today, Wednesday, September 25th, and talk about Antonio Brown for the 14th straight day. Yeah. Like, I mean, it just wouldn't be. There's nothing left. There's literally nothing left to say.
Yeah.
I mean, what is there left to say?
I don't know. Your boy Mutt was saying it last night.
Was he? He was slinging it? What was he saying?
Some of the Minifans were fucking with him, so I was
listening
a little bit.
They called in?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
get some sound or no?
Yeah, we get some calls.
All right. Better have more. I want 80 calls a day. I want 50 of them from Mike.
You'll hear a lot of them from certain voices.
I want to hear little Alex Jones calling. I want to hear...
See, the problem with that is my voices are so obviously voices that they'll get picked up on.
We'll get better at them.
You know? I mean, find this dude. Okay. Find this. I want to hear that nighttime Philly guy.
Okay.
Still hospitalized, by the way.
Yeah. Is he still hospitalized?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, Mike. That's really inappropriate.
She's Graham in Philadelphia.
Inappropriate. Let me hear Felger.
So the Globe wasn't allowed to write about this because the Globe had some editors who were caught up in a Me Too thing in the past.
Right.
And so, or Klemko couldn't report what he reported because I guess he assaulted a cab driver once. So he had this sort of history. And so that was the biggest tool. Deny, accuse. Start attacking people who are writing critical things about the pages. Well, what about your editors? The Globe can never write about sexual assault because they had some editors caught up in something at some point?
Yeah, no, you attack the credibility of the source.
Or Klemko can't write about this story because he had one bad night with the cab driver? That was the biggest tool bag take. Next.
See, my two problems with that would be...
Was that Jim Rome? First of all, tool bag take. Like,
Yeah.
you douchebag.
My problem with it is calling it a tool bag take, but I don't have a problem with the point. I can understand that.
Yeah, but he's attacking a point that Kirk didn't
obviously
make.
Obviously be talking about you.
Yeah, but
not say it. It's weird.
But as I said a million times, they can write whatever they want. But surely writing about it and talking about contacting advertisers for Gillette is a hell of a lot different than saying that Antonio Brown should or shouldn't play.
Right.
But especially given the Globe's own issues and they haven't addressed it. To me, that's just hypocrisy. I never said, fine where I said nobody could write it.
Right.
Write whatever the fuck you want. But you have to understand, you're going to take backlash for it. I mean, Shirley can write that stuff. But again, she is contacting sponsors of the Patriots.
Right.
I have an issue with that.
But if someone else did at the Globe who
Tara
didn't know
Sullivan
would
writes
write it,
I said Tara Sullivan wrote. What the fuck do I care what she writes? Nobody cares.
He's attacking an argument that you've never made.
No,
and he's saying that it comes from a place of Patriots fandom. Like you're such a fucking Patriots hardo that you're going to tell the Globe that they can't write about AB.
People on Twitter.
Yeah, but I mean, in that case, he's talking about Minifans.
But the people on Twitter,
who else is fucking talking about sexual
people on
assault
Twitter?
at the Globe?
Because you think if I didn't bring that up, anybody would be talking about the Globe stuff?
No,
of course not. And I mean, Maserati just agrees. Like Maserati's whole life,
Maz is just sold out, which is like, I guess for the amount of money he makes, maybe I would do that too. Where you're just like, you're absolutely right.
But he's a journalist. Like he's used to write for a newspaper. He could at least say, well, Mike, there's, but I wonder if they just don't even pay attention to the stories. They just pay attention to sports.
Will Felger like flip out if you disagree with him? Is he one of those? Because I don't understand. There's never ever disagreement.
I don't know. I mean, I did TV with him for a few years, and he was fine when I would fight with him.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like he had a problem with it.
And
Jim Murray, I know, hates the Globe. So, I mean, I don't know. But I think they just, But I think they're afraid when they do that they're going to be labeled as Patriots homers.
Yeah.
Which is silly.
Well, everything's got to be anti-Patriot.
Yeah, like
sports radio is so fucking weird.
But, I mean, it's like, you think by me calling out Shirley, you think I give a fuck if the Patriots score more points than the Bills on Sunday? Right. There's nothing I care about less in the world.
No, so what I think happened is they took your point and attributed to their shtick,
right?
So it fits their show. You know what I mean? Because they can't go after you because they can't talk about sexual harassment at the Globe. It doesn't fit their show. But if they twist it to make it like an anti-patriot thing, then it fits.
I also think they feel like they can't talk about my podcast because the way they think is maybe 4 people will go listen to it.
Yeah.
They don't want to help you out,
right? Like if some Felger and Maz listener goes to listen to it and likes
3 p.m.
and listens to it driving home instead of their show every day, and I understand that. That's totally fine. But, it's just bullshit. I mean, it's rooted in bullshit. Fucking Tara Sullivan, Chris Gasper, Dan, they can write whatever they want. But when the editorial board is saying that it's shameful that they're doing this, while the editorial board at the same time is letting Dershowitz do stuff and is doing this and doing that, well, you got to call them out on that. They can write it, but we can call them out on it. That's a no-brainer.
It's weird to have a career. I always use Tony Maz as the example of, like, he was a pretty respected baseball writer and everything, and now he just, yes, Mike, you're correct. And then says the wildest thing like, look, Kevin Durant's no good.
Right. But he's probably making $75,000 at the Herald. He's probably making $450,000 now.
Yeah.
I mean, which would you do?
Yeah. I would do the latter.
Yeah, you do it for 10, 15 years, you get the fuck out.
Yeah. Not a bad gig, I guess. It just seems like it would get boring after a while.
Well, I mean, I just think at some point you just say I'm a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah,
like that's it, and you just do it, and you pretend to be outraged. It's so overly grown men, so overly outraged about the offensive line. It's just bullshit. I'm amazed the amount of people that are fooled by it and listen to it and think it's real.
Do they not give it? Do they really not? I mean, Felger's like a political guy in real
life,
really.
Right?
No, not really. They just care about sports.
No, I think he's just a drip who's just a sporto. Like he fakes it by being critical of teams and media people occasionally, but he's no different than Dale Arnold. He's just more talented.
Yeah, right.
I mean, really, he just has sort of this tough guy bravado.
Yeah.
But you call him out, I mean, and he just, he's in my history, he just melts. I mean, but I don't know. I was trying to think of something else from that. Another point on that. I don't know. But yeah. But, my thing is, nobody challenges that ever. How boring is that?
Well, maybe they'll get a challenging call today.
I hope so.
Yes.
I certainly hope so.
All right.
What else do we have? Anything else?
Well, we've got some MHB audio from Listen Up Dummies yesterday, and he's expecting a phone call from us sometime before 9.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, we could talk to him. There's something else I wanted to mention.
Did the Trenni call in to WBUR?
Oh, did you hear this?
Yes.
So I used to work with Trenni. I like Trenni, but he's fucking snapped. She might be good with Jerry.
You think so? Because she crossed my mind, but I figured you would have brought her up.
No, I just don't think she wanted to do it anymore. I think she doesn't like.
She's out of that world. Yeah.
Yeah, she
likes talking sports,
and she likes talking to people who don't disagree with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like She was on with Jim Marger.
She got tired of all her arguments being broken. And
minute. she's I like her, but her mind is snapped. I mean, listen to this person yesterday talking about the Patriots situation. It was with Jim Marger, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She's the woman that took, we mentioned the other day,
we had
took
that
a
sound,
selfie
right?
with Tarico, right?
No, not a selfie. She posted how wonderful he is.
Oh, yeah.
She took a selfie with Ice Cube.
Oh, maybe is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah. And, again, Ice Cube was there promoting that 3-on-3 thing, right?
Yeah.
She took a picture with a big smile on her face, but at the same time is this huge feminist.
Yeah.
And everyone tweeted at her all these lyrics with Ice Cube. She's like, well, so he's an artist. I'm like, well, I think this show, it's just, I just want you to just be consistent for Christ's sakes, please.
He's an artist.
Fucking exhausting.
I would never call what this is art, I guess, but it's
I would.
This is absolutely art.
Yeah, right.
What are you talking about? Of course.
Well, it just sounds douchey if I'm like, well, I'm an artist.
You're not. I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought you wanted to be a voice artist.
What?
I thought you wanted to be a voice artist.
What do you mean?
Play the sound, Steve. Let's go.
When the Patriots score a touchdown, you don't have to worry that it's going to Antonio Brown.
You don't have to worry anymore.
Oh, good. I was concerned. I able to sleep last
Still
night.
haven't heard from the man who was sycophantic talk show hosts called Mr. Kraft.
Mike Minansky. Oh.
Which, to me, the whole thing here, and I'm not at all...
Why do they call him Mr. Kraft?
Because they are totally cowed. But I want to speak about cowed. The thing that we
the only thing I can think of, and I refuse to call him Mr. Kraft. I don't think that just because you have billions
Score
of dollars,
one against
I have
the
to be
patriarchy.
deferential to you.
I refuse to call him Mr. Kraft.
I wouldn't either, by the way. I don't think. I might. He's an older guy. I don't know. You call
if I
older
met
people,
him just because I called him Mike Portnoy, Mr. Portnoy.
He's 80 years old.
Yeah.
Fucking call him Bob. I don't know. He's 80. If he was 45, I'd call Jonathan when I talked to him in the past. Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's like kind of my age.
Yeah, an older guy, I think I would say Sir or Mr. Kraft.
Yeah, isn't it just basic manners?
Yeah. Well, I will never.
No.
He's gotten a blowjob in his life.
Yeah, he paid for somebody to put their lips on his dick. Fuck that.
All right,
He's a monster.
Here's Trenni on the Belichick death stare.
Oh, this is.
I had brought it up, and Tommy Curran, who is our main Patriots writer, said, I think this is being blown out of proportion. He treats everybody like garbage. And I said, no. This is different than every other time for myriad reasons. One, this is coming on the heels of him walking off of a dais twice because he didn't want to answer any more questions.
Can you imagine caring about this much?
Which,
hold on.
The man walked off a dais twice.
He stared at the woman for 2 seconds longer than he normally would, and they're pretending to get worked up over this.
But he does that not 2 seconds longer than he normally would. He does that all the time. He does shit like that.
I'll stand by this, and I know I'm a Patriots homer. Jacobs would put the mic in front of his face again and back. It was
just an awkward exchange.
Situation. Yeah. He would have said, she asked him another question, he would have answered it.
I can't believe it was more than, hey, did you see that Belichick clip? Oh, what an asshole. I can't believe they did 2 full days of talk about it on Sports Talk.
And what Trenni's saying, they had a whole message thread where they were going back and forth discussing the many angles.
Guess what? Belichick's an asshole. He happens to be.
He tries to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wants to come off as an asshole.
I don't think you can dispute that. He's an asshole. He didn't want to talk to Dana Jacobson about Antonio Brown. Why the fuck would he want to talk about that? Would you if you were him? I wouldn't. Fuck him. God, let me listen to her yap away.
You knew about his past. So if you don't want distractions and you don't want to be asked questions about someone who behaves badly, then don't sign him.
I'll tell you, the dumbest person in America is Marjorie Egan, Jim's partner.
Good point.
That's the most obvious point I've ever heard in my life.
Great point.
Good point. What's the fucking good point about that? Good point.
How about we have Marjorie and Jerry just verbally bashes her every day.
Bad point. What? I don't even understand. Great point, Tren. Yeah, I think it's a top. Good point.
Meanwhile, Jim Browdy was as fired up as if they were talking about mud.
No shit. Jesus. Good.
And for those of you at home who are saying, he doesn't have to answer questions, what does he owe you guys? I'll tell you what he owes us. NBC, CBS, ESPN, all of those entities pay literally billions of dollars to have the rights not to.
Hold on.
Don't pay it then.
And guess what they get in return?
Yeah.
Massive television ratings.
Yeah.
Nobody is tuning in.
No.
If they say,
the NFL donates billions of dollars every year to NBC, ABC.
And I don't think anybody tunes in okay, I don't really want to. If there's a game today, fine. I don't give a shit. But is Belichick going to talk to Dana Jacobson? Because that's what I'm watching television for.
It's actually on pay-per-view.
And as you know, as Pepsi, we're giving these advertising rates not for the games. We want Dana Jacobson and Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
like it's just so. Let me tell you about that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It would be more like if Bill Belichick didn't show up for a game, and you could say, hey, the networks, you owe the networks here, pal.
Oh, God. Listen to this.
To the games, but to access to the people who play those games. So if you don't want to play the game, if you don't want to, and I'm going to borrow a Bill Belichick phrase from here, do your job, then retire from your job because it is part of your job.
Well, I mean, I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Did he not participate in the interview?
Yeah.
Okay, then what's he supposed to do?
Well, he's supposed to be more
Is there a language in that language? Maybe there is. Trenni might know
be
better
a little
than me.
nicer. You owe it to the NFL.
Yeah, but be 27% more conversational. Like, what is she fucking talking about? Belichick.
Well, he doesn't have to because he's Bill Belichick. He doesn't have to do this because he's won 6 titles. Well, congratulations for winning 6 titles, but you still brought on an accused sexual assaulter to your team.
You mean like
kept him there.
Mike Tirico?
Yeah, interesting.
And didn't get rid of him until he intimidated a woman. So now you got to answer questions about it. I'm sorry you don't like it. There are aspects of my job that I don't love either, but I have to do them because that's what I'm paid to do.
Does she not like praising Tirico?
I think she may be talking about. Well, here's the thing, Trenni. I hate to say it, but actually, Belichick can get away with it. Like, he did it, and now did he get fired?
No, he's not getting away with it.
Did he get fired?
He's going to call him a meanie.
Did he get fired yesterday?
Yeah, you didn't see that.
It seemed like he sat down stood there for Dana Jacobson for the allotted amount of time. And then she said, "Thanks, Coach. We're all set, right?"
Yeah.
Like he stood there. He would have answered. He would have given her shitty asshole answers.
Yeah.
But he would have sat there as long as she wanted him to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Give an answer she didn't like.
That's part of the contract. Like, I agree. He could be nicer.
He owes it to the media. What he should have said is, "Boy, I think Antonio Brown is a rapist." He owes that to the media.
Yes. I mean, he could have definitely said, "Hey, I think Antonio Brown sending those messages to her was fucking stupid." But I think we all know he knows that. You know why? He released him. Like
reportedly without asking anyone. He just did it.
He just he just got rid of him, which would not surprise me at all if Belichick did that. That's a typical Belichick move. You cut bait before it gets ridiculous. That's a smart thing to do, and you didn't have to pay him the money.
And by the way, if someone asked about their their liberal political takes and stared him down like this, like why do you support Elizabeth Warren?
No,
and just gave a stare down. Oh. Yes, Queen. Owned the day.
Look at this on Twitter. I just saw the Patriots tweet this out. They just signed Ray Caruth. I'm surprised at that. That's
an
weird.
interesting choice.
That's weird. We served his time.
I would caution and say, and I think a lot of people said this when they cut him on Friday, let's not jump to be like, wow, Patriots, good job doing the right thing, because you didn't do the right thing until you were absolutely forced to do it.
I mean, they live in this bubble where they think the Patriots give a fuck if Trenni gives them credit for something. Like, he was just a pain in the ass. So they got rid of him. They were going to keep him until he did this text thing.
You know what would be sad is if Belichick does retire and then starts doing color commentary for NBC and you hear Trenni go, "What a great signing!"
Oh, what a great! Nobody knows the game like Coach Belichick.
No, you just call him Coach.
Right.
No one knows the game like Coach.
Or Mr. Belichick. Yeah,
right. Do you want to hear her on Tirico?
Oh, this is. I mean, this really is incredible, right? Like, so right. I have to frame this. That's the woman you just heard, and I do like. I can't help it.
This is the digging up shit I don't mind when it's like obvious hypocrisy.
I mean, you're calling out for it. I like Trenni. She didn't go to my parents' wakes and funerals. No big deal. Not totally irrelevant. Just thought it was worth noting. But I do like her. But you can't be both people. You're wagging your goddamn all 10 of your fingers and toes at these fucking people, and then when Mike Tirico, we went over his history yesterday. Was it 8 people?
I didn't know.
I don't know what the tally was.
I think we had 6, and then remember 6 other people came forward?
Yeah, the most severe one, right, was the stalking.
We grabbed somebody also and got in the car and grabbed her. This guy is a fucking pig, right? Just an awful person. And when he got named the host of the Olympics, he was the Me Too movement was full steam, and he was taking a lot of shit. So NBC told various female reporters, and Trenni told me this off the record, but too bad now. She told me this. She was forced by NBC to, at the Olympics, do this. Listen to this.
Not only is Mike Tirico one of the best in the business at what he does, he's also one of the nicest men I've ever worked with. We're so excited to have you as the face of NBC Olympics. Good luck tonight, Mike, on your first ever opening ceremonies.
Imagine if you're just randomly following along on Twitter and you see 4 different women tweet that out for no reason.
We put it together the next day. It was like this girl used to work in Boston as well, and 2 other women, and I was like, this could not be more. They're so dumb. It couldn't be more obvious. They're trying to protect this fucking creep. And they have Trenni, who, like Trenni wants these people to quit and be fired. If she had any guts, she would have said, fuck you, no. And what would they have done? I would have said to them, fuck you, no, and if you fire me, I'm going to tell everyone why you just fired me.
Right.
I bet Trenni, when the whole Kavanaugh thing was going on, and he was circulating a list, like, all these women say that I didn't harass them or rape them, she was probably like, well, that doesn't mean anything. That's stupid. You can't do that.
She was leading the charge there.
Trenni's a gutless loser anyways. She calls everyone out for all this shit. Then she won't stand up to her bosses. God forbid she has you or you have her in for a fight. She won't do a show with Jerry Callahan because she's terrified of his politics.
I agree.
She's a loser.
Totally gutless. I can't disagree. And I like her, but it's pathetic. I mean...
And there's so many people like that in media now. It's most of them.
She gets away from the Minihane Callahans because we're too toxic and angry. So she goes into the world with arms open, Marjorie and Jim, 2 pussies. And she sits there and yaps away about how Belichick should quit and Kraft should lose ownership of the team because these 2 idiots are dumb.
I think Belichick should retire. I don't mean to steal your voice from her.
Point. Yeah. I think Belichick should retire. And Marjorie's like, that's right. Like, and Jim Bradley's like, what the fuck? All right, whatever. Just get me I want to listen to the podcast. He's got it 1 year anyway.
He's checking his phone to see if Minahan's calling.
Yeah, Jim Bradley's like, I mean, totally off topic, this Belichick thing, but do you think there's something to this DEC MHB? Like, do you think DEC's presidential, Marjorie?
No, Jim Bradley's more professional. Like, he'll go with the argument. He'll be like, Belichick, it's as disrespectful as leaving Mike Manansky on air. It's outrageous.
I mean, one thing if I was participating in this,
I do agree with that.
Neither me nor any of my burners have any interest. And
psycho.
That was my favorite quote from the entire.
Well, I feel like he's trying to assimilate some sort of power. What's going on? Should we call him or no?
It's up to you.
Do you want to talk to him?
I'm in favor of calling.
All right,
I'm interested to hear. I mean, we can debate him on whether or not this is the right tack to take.
All right.
I mean, it's pretty clear. He wants a scalp. He wants to, get the bloody head of one of your enemies.
Do you think he was rattled by my shot at him on Twitter or no?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I mean, he said as much.
It was almost like I found the thing that I thought would upset him the most. Wow.
I pointed that out.
That's unlike me, isn't it? But we'll get him on. Get John on.
Johnny boy.
WEI, what's your name?
Very funny.
What's up, boys? What's going on?
There you go, Steve.
Hey, but seriously, folks. Buddy, what are you doing with these digging up old tweets?
I have to say, is it MHB? Is it John? What is it?
MHB. We got to go with stay
MHB.
on brand. We care about brand here.
MHB,
clearly.
who is currently the president of the Minifans, although his obviously his presidency has been called into question. Is doing what I asked him to fight back, and he's fighting back. Mike and Steve are not big proponents of the digging up old tweet game. What is your defense or case for that?
Well, I mean, Steve and all of conservative Twitter is losing their shit over that guy from the Des Moines Register.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, fuck it. So, of course, I mean, anything that Ben Shapiro and Howie Carr are going to tweet about Steve will be, on board with. I think that if we're going to be at war with somebody, that means all options are on the table. I feel like you would agree with that as well.
But doesn't it seem hypocritical to try and get someone fired for doing edgy?
Well, I'll give you my take on it. First, MHB though, is that when my bigger issue then is the hypocrisy within not the people who do the tweeting, but the company who do the hiring and the firing.
I agree with that. I couldn't give a shit about Stiz Grimy or whatever the hell he tweeted. But all I got to say is, I mean, not that anybody's looked into them, but there are some questionable things. But again,
I would say violence against women and I don't know, some weird shit. That's all. Again, I don't want anybody digging in. I just want to get that out there for the record.
Of course, homophobic slurs. And,
Mike is not happy with this.
No, I don't like that.
Tough shit. Go do some work. Good.
Well, okay. I'll go on the record. I don't think that some fucking producer making $35,000 should get fired because he tweeted some stupid shit when he was years ago.
But we'll expose it.
Nobody makes $35,000. I mean, come on.
No way, that's high there.
Is it high for Barstool too?
But here's my bigger issue though is so I called you guys out yesterday, the Minifans, and right away immediately I see you tweeting before the show I think is even up. So obviously Steve must have said something to you, and you take a shot at me, and I take a shot back at you, and you're all pissy about it.
Of course, because Steve knows how to wind me up. It's like
that's your fault. What do you want? If you're living Steve Robinson,
all I did was give you accurate, true information.
What was the information?
I just said that he might want to do an emergency Minifan show. I said that he's been replaced by DC as president. I didn't sensationalize it at all.
I think DC is a calmer, steadier hand in the time of war. I think you're a great wartime soldier for me.
Isn't it The Godfather 2 where he removes his name as the
correct?
Yeah, there you go. Because you're not a wartime guy. You're not a wartime guy.
I think DEC, while he's not busy starving his children, is the right guy. Is the right guy to lead the way. And I want you to be my little bulldog. You're a made man. I'm never going to get rid of you. I love you, but I am. You have been quiet lately in the Minifan world. Has been dormant. So I felt like it was time to kick you guys in the asshole and get you moving. That's all.
And oh boy, did we ever? Did you guys play any of the sound? Did you guys play the sound that I sent Steve? Because I think is that the question? Are we not going to play the sound that I sent Steve?
Oh, Steve's got a look on his face. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
So the sound is of Greg Hill talking with 19-year-old co-heads about
co-heads.
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 Yes.
About
I
don't know if I can say it.
About what?
Sex.
Steve.
Ooh, Jesus.
Steve, my good man.
Sounds like a good. That show sounds like it used to be good.
Yeah, right.
What happened?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I think it comes from a place of weakness if you're going to try and scandalize Greg Hill because he actually did an interesting segment once 5 years ago.
It also seems crazy for a Barstool Sports show to be like, they were talking about women.
But I think MHB's point is that it proves the hypocrisy of Entercom, though.
Well, it's not like he was talking. He was saying, tranny this or tranny that.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's not like there's any anti-trans tweets in Greg Hill's history. No, of course not. The other thing is that we're going to rail against the Globe for drafting co-eds when you have essentially this show doing the same thing, sexualizing 18, 19-year-old girls.
Our intern search?
Yeah, but the thing is, Greg Hill's also not like finger wagging at Kirk. See, the thing with the Globe is the hypocrisy of it, not what they were doing.
That's the biggest issue.
I mean, the safe guy.
Let's be honest.
Greg Hill was a safe option.
We all wish this was the Sam Kennedy show that was doing this. To be honest,
right.
I mean, like Greg. While Greg's show sucks and he's a boy. The problem is Greg's show sucks, right? We make fun of it because it's boring all the time. Now we're going to play some old sound where it's kind of interesting, and I hate to say it on this one, I absolutely see both sides because my issue is I'm with you. Is like fuck the people who we got rid of Kirk and Jerry. They're crazy. We're gonna bring in guys who will pacify everyone. Well, wait a minute. These guys have a history that's actually worse than Kirk and Jerry.
But doesn't it seem weird to say how wrong what the Globe did is, and then say we get the Greg Hill show fired?
So what I'm doing now is just outlining it, seeming like I'm neutral, but yet getting it all out there.
Right.
Well, here's the thing.
See, that's a genius
Kirk,
move.
You told us, Kirk, to look into Greg Hill.
Correct. Yes.
You didn't do anything wrong here, MHB.
No.
You didn't do anything wrong. I applaud your efforts. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I just said personally, I would like something better.
Steve?
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve, can I ask if let's say in 2015, drunk Chris Curtis was interviewing drunk 19-year-old women and asking them if he could kiss them or asking them about their sexual history.
Was it on the air?
Surely it was, absolutely.
Then I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh, it's on the air? Well, you mean you have a problem with what? Exposing them?
If something was on the air and no one had a problem with it at the time, I wouldn't want to dig it up now and be like, don't you have a problem with this now, 4 years later?
I mean, I guess, Mike, we just have a different, listen, I guess we just have a difference of opinion on that. I think that this is something that nobody gave a shit about Greg Hill now, or back then. Now he's in the limelight. Now he's somebody that's going to take shots at Kirk and the old show and Callahan, and he's clearly an enemy. You got Curtis, who's is totally buying into this, and is
but Greg Hill also had Kirk on when Kirk was off the air, so it's not like he was going. He wasn't trying to get Kirk fired.
That's the hard thing about MHB is my issue is not like Greg Hill show sucks, but my issue is not really with him. But at the same time, I'm having a hard time because I know the assholes who got rid of Jerry and pushed me out and put him in. I'd love to see them get fucked over by this. Like this is a tough one. This is a conundrum.
Yeah.
Which we're just laying out perfectly, I think. But, who knows?
I think, yeah. Also, Kirk, I got to say, I think what really set me off was the fact that Steve used the Shawshank Redemption quote. And I think it's no coincidence because the main protagonist in Shawshank is who?
Andy Dufresne.
Ooh, Andy Dufresne.
That's right.
That's true. Friend of mine.
It all ties together.
That's true.
I thought that was a personal shot at me. That's all. Again, I just thought, I was like, a little too coincidental that he's going to throw a Shawshank.
So you still haven't listened to yesterday's show then?
No, I did. I listened all the way through.
I heard him talk about
reaction on my part.
I enjoyed I knew that tweet I sent out yesterday would get you right in the asshole, though. That's why I did it. That's why I did. I wanted to hurt you. I have to admit, I wanted to hurt you because you.
I could feel your asshole clenching.
But I heard you last night, and you're part of this group now as well that thinks that this Blind Mike groupie is a double agent. I believe that.
Really?
Oh
yes.
yeah. I mean, there have been people that have made fake parody accounts in the past that we've caught. The Discord is actually full of
Discord is like three people.
Well, yeah. What's that guy's name? Trevor. What's that kid?
Let's not get too into it. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I mean, so I honestly think whether or not it's the cousin of an activist in Sherborne or not. I mean, I don't know exactly who it is, but it wouldn't surprise me that somebody would, because people fish for information, and people have been especially curious about the DM thread that the Minifan chat and all that stuff. So I just think that the fact that I agree with you that these guys have been a little bit too into this pair of tits walking in the door here.
It's very concerning.
Other things.
Well, yesterday, MHB, you alleged that Kirk was actually helping the double agent pair of tits.
What?
Oh, I don't think I said that. When did I say that?
The goal of this account is to infiltrate either the Periscope or the private DM thread and then rip us apart from the inside. And is Kirk buying into that by attacking us and causing a civil war? I think so.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hurtful. Very hurtful.
A civil war.
This is a civil war. I gotta say, Kirk, you can act like you're all Mr. Barstool now and all that stuff. But I distinctly remember Kirk Minihane reaching out to MHB about a little investigative journalism podcast that we were going to plan on doing.
About Marty Walsh. I don't think you're like going to trip me into something here. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Just like curiously silent on that. So,
how is the Marty Walsh?
I mean, you have a brain. You're a grown man. How's it going? You've done anything in the last few months?
If you looked in the Google Doc the last few months, I've been adding some things here and there.
Sure,
Our mutual friend, the reporter that met with you and Riccio, he's been doing some digging as well. So I think we've been making some progress.
Good. All right, good. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm always happy to do that. And I always say, and you are not, you're a made guy. You might fly off the handle sometimes. That's why we like you. But I would say this: we're going to debate this particular piece, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep digging. Go to work on somebody else. Let's keep going on that.
One last question for Steve before I go.
Oh, go ahead,
Steve. Who would win in a co-ed cage match? That Greta Thunberg chick or the MAGA boy, the 16-year-old? The co-ed cage match, the 16-year-olds. Who do you think would win?
Probably Greta.
Oh, yeah? Those texts, by the way, that you were sending me about her, my God, a little concerning. Did you guys get those too?
I heard about this, yeah. Steve likes the young girls. That's okay.
Is that right?
Well, you went to Europe it's the European side of them. That's
okay,
fine.
Interesting.
All right, goodbye. We'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Didn't end great, but that's okay.
What the fuck? That's where the old Opie and Anthony show was great, because right after MHB asked that question, you would have heard a dial tone.
I might have been talking about that.
I should have just hung up on him.
I think it's an interesting philosophical debate on 50 different levels. Is if you have information about a show that you don't really, like we make fun of, we don't really care about.
Right.
But it's a bigger issue because you hate the company. That's the tough one.
Who's going to get caught in the crossfire? Here?
I would rather
casualties of war, right?
I would rather go after the individuals.
So would I, but there's never going to be that kind of information.
No.
So when you do a morning show, I don't know. I mean, so Greg Hill had some anti-trans tweets or something like that.
Yeah,
no?
I'm just like mildly offensive,
right? Well, yeah,
even by today's standards.
But depending on who looks at them, right, and makes phone calls.
Sure, yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, do I really want to ruin like Danielle's life?
That's the thing too.
Not
is like,
really.
and I don't know how much stock you put in this, but when you were off the air promoting your radio.com show, Greg Hill had you on.
He did.
You know what I mean? Like he wasn't banging the desk saying get Kirk Minihane out of here.
No. But again, he's just a foot soldier. Like I hate the company.
Yeah.
So I would rather see the company burn down.
Yeah.
And a humiliating thing like this could, lead to that. So I'm wrestling with it.
If it happens, I'll be the Greg Hill defense.
Openly and publicly wrestling with this entire thing.
Right.
But I am. I think it's an interesting sort of, do I want Stiz Grimy to lose his job because he tweeted shit?
Well, not only that, but look like
ago?
a fucking racist for no reason.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like make him look awful. Like,
right.
There's no.
Yeah, well, I think if you go after like Stiz Grimy, it comes from a place of weakness.
Yeah, it makes us look like assholes.
Yeah. It's like nothing on.
It makes us look like everything we rail against almost every day.
We are.
Here.
I'm sure he's a
in the
nice
world.
guy too. Like, want to lose a job because he tweeted stupid shit.
Right.
6
I mean,
years
you've already made his life miserable by calling into
twice
EI
for 9 seconds. So I don't know, but I appreciate the digging. Is my point.
Yes.
I like the fight.
Yeah, MHB's not doing anything wrong just because we don't want to play the audio.
I will say I forgot to mention this to him. I heard him say this again last night. This idea that he kept me like my name alive while I was out for a couple of months is a little overblown. Like I would have been here regardless.
He brought up some good points, but I don't know. I forget if I mentioned this or not, but I think your response would be, if MHB didn't do that, how would your life be different right now?
It would not be. I'd be sitting here with you two.
They don't know the fact of that. Any of this stuff, how this podcast even exists, they don't understand what fucking had to transpire for this shit to even exist. For this podcast so you can enjoy, go in your Discord and blah, blah, Kirk, you need to do this, Kirk, you need to do that. This fucking nonsense that they talk about all day. Fuck them too. I agree with Kirk. That's the whole thing. I think it's misplaced anger. I agree with Kirk. The Minifans fucking suck right now. Get on your shit and figure your shit out. If you need DEC to whip them into shape, go for it. But this is not on me. I don't give two shits about Blind Mike's groupie or any other shit. I am focused. Listen, Kirk, who was the person that sent you the 50-page Google document outlining the Marty Walsh investigation?
Boy,
what about any of the other
Jesus.
So I guess one thing I would tell
big
MHB
Marty
is
Walsh
that
investigation that I've only heard about.
Like we don't need 50 pages. We just need one.
That's it always
right.
Helps.
Economy is important. We just like 2-3 paragraphs maybe
That's
is what we need.
Summarize. We can figure it out. But he's right. The Minifans, by and large, the last couple of weeks have sucked. But I think they've gotten their shit together.
Yeah.
And,
well, hey, we all take a little time off.
Sure.
Lackadaisical.
I don't. You do. Yeah.
Sure.
But they, Steve did 3 weeks. But, now they're getting their shit together. I think it's a call to arms. DEC is president. I think is going to bring a steady hand.
Everyone needs a kick in the ass once in a while.
Do you want to play some of the calls from yesterday so you
yes,
can critique them?
Yes, I think there are already some this morning,
advice.
is my understanding as well.
Oh, really?
So we're off to a good start. What do we have yesterday?
Here's Chris from Wakefield. Actually, do you want to play the ones that happened while you were saying that they weren't calling it?
Yes, I would.
All right,
Yeah,
here we have.
I apologize to these people.
Here we have Rich from Upton.
This is Rich. Hey, Rich, what's up?
Hillman.
What's up?
So before I get to the scam that's being purported here on this killing it thing.
Yes.
Yeah, total scam. But I love the game you played with Wiggy the other day. What was it? Who would you call if you had to? We should go around, if you had one last phone call, we should go around the room and ask, who would you send flowers to if you were given the choice for a dozen roses today? Is it going to be your wife or your girlfriend?
Is this like some kind of is this like kind of a wacky, is that a wacky radio thing?
That was Nick.
Is that a wacky radio call? I love the wacky radio
Fitzy always calls in when I'm on.
Interesting response.
God. Jesus. Okay.
It's funny that they get like mad and they don't even really know what it's. Obviously, they have no idea what it's about.
So angry about.
They're like
Jesus.
mad at the guy.
Danielle, God, like she's the most sensitive person of all.
Yeah, and she's friends with Kennedy.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
No, I don't think they put the 2 and 2 together.
No, I don't think so.
Because Hill says something like, the 1997 call. They want the radio bit.
They're
back.
mocking a radio station upstairs.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
All right. Here's Patrick.
It always takes these callers. It always takes these callers a while to get to their point.
A little too long.
A little bit of a wind up.
Here too or no?
No. Not as much.
This is the champion.
This is the champion.
This is your fucking dad right here.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
This is Patrick. Hello, Patrick.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, Patrick?
Just tired of hearing about Antonio Brown. I'm hoping that maybe we can go an hour without listening to Antonio Brown. Let's talk about anything else. We got a brand new show on CBS, Bob Hart, Abishola. Let's talk about anything else.
Of course. We could talk.
He goes, of course.
Of course. That is an acceptable topic. Well, what do you think? I mean, I think she's way out of his league.
It's so dumb. These people are so dumb. All right, I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little better.
Chris from Wakefield dropped in on OMF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard there's some shit stirring going on with them.
Yeah, there's a little bit of shit stirring going on. But I mean, I think there's some infighting amongst the EEI personalities.
Someone seemed a little salty at you, is how I took it.
Was that Lou Maloney?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Chris is in Wakefield. Hi, Chris.
Yep. Whoa!
Hey, guys, I know the AB talk is really important, but I just wanted to, it's all over Twitter that the morning show is coming after you guys.
It's all over
I'm
Twitter.
just curious about if you're going to let Chris Curtis dictate how you guys do your show, and a show that uses a news service to do their lead, dictate what the afternoon program does?
Yes.
Who's coming after us? Who's coming after us?
Curtis?
Is anybody coming after? Curtis is not coming at us.
No, we're all
Whenever
friends.
I see Glenn, I just want to kiss him.
We're friends. Everybody respects everybody.
What is Curtis
What makes
saying
you think
about us?
Curtis
I
is
didn't
coming
hear
after us?
I didn't hear anything.
That's not what we're hearing online. We're seeing that Curtis is telling you guys what you need to do in your show needs to be more like the morning show.
No, that's
Curtis,
lies.
It's lies.
Pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
What you're viewing or listening to is struggling content, making things up.
Struggling content.
I have the last weekly right here from yesterday in front of me. Ooh, let's see. The afternoon show lost by only 7 points. In
that's good.
It's not bad.
Struggling.
Better than usual, right?
Photo finish.
Let's talk about Antonio Brown again, you fucking idiot.
They're usually tripled, as I recall. So that's not that bad.
So last thing I have to do is fucking, I'll take it maybe with Lou Merloni, a guy who's never had a fucking rating in his life talking about content, this idiot.
Jordan for Virginia drops in on Mutt.
OMF might be a good show to fuck with because Lou's so sensitive. Fuck with them today a little bit. Good.
All right.
Jordan in Virginia wants to talk about something I missed today before we get to the break. So, Jordan, OMF was crapping on Curtis?
Yes, they were. They were making fun of him for drinking, man. So what? The guy wants a drink.
Curtis doesn't drink. Curtis is a reformed alcoholic, Jordan. He doesn't drink anymore.
That's what you think.
Curtis is not drinking. Stop that. Don't say that.
It's called Get to Anything.
He hung up.
Is that a Keefspiracy?
that is a confirmed Minifan.
Oh, okay.
That was their take on fucking with the.
Well, there you go.
Now that if you can critique that, I'm sure.
It doesn't make any sense.
Got to be a little better than that. Got to be show references.
I appreciate the effort, though, but you got to do a little better than that. Yeah, you got to do a little better than that.
All right, Barry calls.
Okay, he's struggling content. I get like I just Lou Merloni's such a fucking low talent. You're going to be
thinking about this one all day.
I mean, I think he's been on the air now for coming up on 9 years, 36 books. He's won one of them.
It's pretty good.
1 for 36.
It's a good ratio, right?
Yes. 1 for 36.
That's
for that
good.
fucking, that scab, that ticket crossing loser who backstabs every conversation I've ever had with Lou. Anyone will tell you this.
And thanks to Ordway, they won one book.
Right.
Like
No, not thanks to Ordway. Thanks to the fucking show was on before him.
Well, you know what I mean. But I mean, before Ordway came in, Merloni still sucked.
Thanks to me.
All right,
well, how's Glenn doing now? Now that I'm gone.
Well, they changed time slot.
Is that why? Oh, okay, yeah. That's why. It's not because I'm not there.
You're taking his offense to you, and that has nothing to do with you.
If I was there, the ratings would be higher.
I'm sure they would.
It's like you came in here this morning to offend Kirk.
I know. No shit.
Yeah, I
Listen
guess
to
so.
Lou Merloni, who says the worst thing ever happened to the station. Lou Merloni.
Yeah, you're not getting what I said.
One book. Again, by the way, I just got the latest weekly here. Every show got clobbered this weekly. So there you go. Good. You know what? Now that I hear Lou, I think it's time to fucking ruin. I think it's time to let everything go.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's time to play out. Go ahead.
Barry in Rhode Island on Antonio Brown. Hi, Barry.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, I was just wondering I have a question, and then I'm going to just mention, what I think about it really quick. But my question is basically, why do you think the NFL isn't really investigating the Antonio Brown situation a little faster? He had some big deals with Nike, and he's a big-name player for the NFL. So, I mean, for instance, let me just give you an idea.
Oh, okay.
Advertising, right? Do you have any idea how much an ad spot is just to be on Bob Hart's Abishola last night?
I guess like 175,000.
Attaboy, Mike. Attaboy,
Mike. Supposed to know the answer, Barry.
I love him.
Things take time, Mike. Come on.
Things take. If you could just tell the Minifans to go donate to my Jimmy Fund thing, would you please?
Oh, good for Mike.
The joke
I love him. I can't even help it. I even like Lou shit on me.
Jim Browdy's wrong about Mutt.
Mutt's great. And Lou had my back at the fuck. Lou gets it. He had my back at the toughest times. I can't even get mad
Lou
at
just
him.
gets angry.
I don't blame him. I understand. He's in a tough situation. The afternoon show, I like those guys, and I like Mutt. The other two shows can go fucking fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Lou and Christian and Glenn and Mutt are all fine. They're all made guys in my eyes, but that's funny. Good for Mutt. That's
175,000.
That's a good. I think I said 170,000.
Yeah, Mutt was a little off, but
Mutt listens.
You were right, by the way.
I was?
Yeah, you were right within the range.
What's the range?
Like 125 to 200K, depending on the size of the
Super Bowl's like 5 million, so I figured for a show that's, do you think it was
Imagine that's so much.
I thought it would be a lot low.
That is literally handing money over and just pissing it, lighting it on fire.
Like, who's watching that? And who's paying attention to commercials?
Who's not DVRing it?
Well, everyone's DVRing Bob Hart's Abishola.
Yeah, except for Mike.
Yeah,
Mike's all the commercials.
The only one watching live.
That was worth it. I mean, who?
I can't believe you periscoped that entire thing.
Oh my god!
So there's how many commercial breaks? 3?
Yes, at least. Maybe 4.
And there's how many commercials? I think just estimate during a break. I don't know.
5. There were 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're getting that money, you're getting $1 million a break.
Oof.
You're getting $4 million for Bob Hart's Abishola.
Not bad.
Did we get the ratings for them? By the way, they're usually the overnights.
No, I didn't see any
Look
overnights.
That up. I can't imagine that's. Well, the Minifans did a good job yesterday. Then.
Good work, folks.
And what a contrast! You see the way Mutt handled it. Let's just have some fucking fun with it.
Yeah.
Is that difficult?
Exactly.
I mean, really, we're all in this together. Jesus.
And then we laugh and we say, we like mud. And then you even go, I like Lou, too. You know, it softens you if you just make a joke of it.
I do like, and I can't help. Lou's angry, but he's I get it. If I did work at that place and deal with those.
Well, not only that, is it any different than how you would respond if someone made a Lou Merlone reference and you were struggling? You know what I mean? Like if you were pissed about the situation you were in.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like
that's true.
Oh man,
what's that?
Bob Hart's Abishola did a 0.9.
Is that good in today's world?
And they're saying that it got almost 6 million viewers.
That's unbelievable.
Wow. And that's only a 0.9.
Are they happy with that though, or no?
I have no idea.
Interesting. I'm trying to think. I know Community, a show that I liked, but like was struggling. It was always around that range, like 6 million viewers. But this was like a few years ago. So now 6 million is probably decent.
Yeah, I mean, but the real question is, what's next week going to be?
Right.
Because I'm going to go down every week. I'm going to watch that, and we're like, boy, I can't wait to watch it again next week.
Well, you've got a few thousand Minifans not watching next week.
That's a good point.
So Bob Hart's Abishola beat The Neighborhood. That's the one with Cedric the Entertainer, right?
Yeah. And, so it went up. It got.
And but Dancing with the Stars did 6.4 million.
They're up against Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, that's that's all it did.
Yeah.
Then they must be thrilled.
Jeez, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're saying they lost to something called 911 on Fox. So,
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
I see the commercials. So that's not. I don't think it's a great start for our guys, but I'm not giving up on them yet.
Promising. There's some potential there.
Absolutely.
6 million people sat there and just laughed their asses off.
I know. Like, so you take away a couple of thousand Minifans, 5.99 million people watched it seriously.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I guess we have to watch it next week?
I guess so.
All right, fine. Jesus.
Good stuff.
What else we got? Anything else?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we've got some bad radio, if you want to get into that. We've got Rashida Tlaib, the congresswoman, went on a funny rant about vaping.
Was it funny?
Oh, yeah.
You see it? You listen to it?
It was weird.
It was kind of nutty. She was like alleging a conspiracy theory in the room to call somebody a conspiracy theorist. It was funny stuff.
Fucking Charlie Baker too. What are you doing? It's fucking people dropping dead from drugs every day.
Exactly.
I mean, what the fuck?
Like how many people
6
have died?
people died from vaping, or is it more now? I don't know. But
it's like 8 or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love it when policy decisions are made based on hysteria. Right?
Of course.
And like there are shops in Mass that are just all they do is sell vape products. So are those people out of a job now?
If it's 6 or 8 people, don't you think there's a chance it was a batch of cigarette pens or whatever that were not?
I mean, that's what I would assume.
It's probably not a fucking epidemic.
Well, you vape, right, Mike?
Marijuana, not cigarettes.
No.
Well, isn't it the marijuana vape cartridges that are causing some of the deaths?
I'm not sure. I've heard both. I think Juuls are all right now, though. Yeah.
Mike's busy. He's high all day. That's why he's not working.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you smoke yesterday?
No.
Oh, please.
He's been working a lot. Speaking of pot, I got a case of CBD over there for you.
Oh, what? Terrific.
Case of CBD over there for you
good.
to try.
I'll use it. Yeah. I want to feel better. My life is about physical and mental improvement. Kirk Gronkowski seems fine. Right?
Yeah.
Seems any
honest,
issues at all.
CTE is cured.
Has purchased a company which is developing a way for you to control your smartphone with your mind.
Like a mind meld?
Yes.
Kind of, really?
This is again.
Yeah.
They are developing it's called Control Labs, and they're developing a wrist strap, which you'd wear like a watch. And basically what it does is it intercepts signals that go from your brain to your fingers, effectively eliminating the need for you to push buttons. So it would take those nerve signals and assign it to a command on a computer, and you could just think your text messages, which is probably a very bad thing when you're drunk.
Well, especially when you're a guy. Like,
Yes.
I mean, so you're in a meeting and you start to think about porn, and then all of a sudden...
Oh, yeah. Guys do.
What? Yeah. Where is that coming from?
That's right.
I gotta be honest. When we're talking with Jerry and Cullinane on Thursday, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about.
I was thinking about with Mike Portnoy today.
What?
Lawyer porn, hardcore porn.
But Steve thinks, and I tend to agree with him, that the way this is set up is, again, they're just talking, and all of a sudden Danielle starts reading a headline. So it must be that Greg Hill just points to her and is like, your time to go.
So I'm not listening. I don't listen anymore because I want to be surprised by this. But when I listened to it before, it does sound like it's either taped before, which it's not, I'm sure, or that, where everyone just shuts up.
It's got to be, yeah. Like Greg Hill sees the end of a discussion coming, so he points.
No, he's like a fucking maestro conducting an orchestra.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. But it's an interesting story. I have no idea. I never know what she's talking about either because I just totally...
Facebook.
Just explain the story that she just talked about.
Facebook has something that's like a watch where they can mind melt or something.
Yeah,
right?
see, there you go.
Pretty
You
much got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand though.
So
okay. Oh, go ahead. Just go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Are you thinking about porn yet?
I am. So that was Danielle's lead today.
Yes.
Well, okay, there you go. All right. What? Anything else?
I don't know. You seem in a bad mood today.
Me?
What is it? Yeah.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
all right. You seem a little touchy.
No, you're sensitive today. You didn't like getting called out.
I disagree.
You did not like getting called out. That's life.
Okay.
Deal with it. I'm much nicer than I am people I used to work with. Enjoy it.
Yes.
What else, Steve?
Well, we get some bad radio. Bobby Bones got a new iPhone. Carson's mother-in-law and his wife decided to review the movie Hustlers.
That's exciting.
That's funny. I like that. That's funny. Pick either one you want. I'm open-minded.
So we go.
I don't know if my vision
Oh,
keeps
no.
me from seeing if pictures are any better. I got the new iPhone. It's got like 3 different cameras.
Yeah.
I don't see any difference. Mike, D, you have this phone too, right? Yeah. So what? Do you see any difference?
Yeah, they're way more clear.
Huh.
Like super
You don't see
clear.
that?
I guess not.
It just looked like the old pictures. Like
It just looked like a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like really sharp, detailed.
Do you see it on Insta story or just only
the
on?
fuck? It's not- somebody has a new phone.
Well, it's not going to be fair because Steve cuts it off and they go, all right, are we about to start the show now?
I'm not there yet. Amy, you say you get a message about an upgrade on your phone?
Yeah, Verizon sent me a text and it said that I am now qualified or something for the up.
150 stations. Syndicated.
That's
150 stations.
So I mean, though, so
And
inoffensive.
he's huge, Bobby Bones, I guess. Huge might be a stretch, but
And they're going
does
to
a
fix
lot of stuff.
They're going to fix that new iPhone on the air, and it'll work great at the end, right?
I assume.
Well, it might be his eyesight. You might have to just
He's
go
getting
to
old.
an eye doctor.
That's the thing about Bobby Bones. He's a young guy. He's getting a little older.
They keep mentioning that iPhone, though. I wonder. You
But
know?
see, the thing is, he's talking shit about it, though. So I thought, is this a sponsored segment or what?
No, but at the end, was it fixed? And they're like, oh, this is fantastic. I've never seen anything like this.
Great.
Because they used to, Stern on Sirius would constantly talk about how great his iPhone was. And I think a lot of people were like, well, this is clearly a
really?
fucking bullshit thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he would mention it all the time, like
Yeah.
50 times a show.
They do that radio gunk exposes that a lot, where all of a sudden, like, he'll just talk about his Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the morning
Right.
for no real reason.
Right.
He's just like, oh, I can't believe it. It's so
delicious.
easy.
It's the
and-
greatest thing ever. Yeah. Like, you know. the fucking-
I'm not going to eat the munch because they're garbage.
So tomorrow, tomorrow night we're at the new studio.
Yes.
They
Yes.
were at red13studios.com, red13studios.com. Check it out. Make sure you swing by here and do your stuff. But so we're doing the show here tomorrow. Then we're at Red 13 Studios tomorrow night.
Yeah. So tomorrow's the
I'm
last
sorry,
show.
not Red 13 Studios tomorrow night.
What are you going to name the new studio?
I don't know yet.
Studio K?
It's good. No, I don't think that's the name of it. But I like that, though. Keep spitballing those ideas, Steve. But we can only go till 7 tomorrow night because why?
There are 2 churches in the building where the new studio is. And one of them has a Thursday evening worship service.
And
that I'm told is quite a bit of fun.
They're exuberant.
They are exuberant, yes.
Okay.
Now, do you see this possibly
spilling over to our show?
Being a morning mass at any time?
No,
you know?
During the week,
I
maybe.
checked their schedules. No.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Is there any way they'll spill over into our world, though? One of these people will become part of the world.
I mean, there's
That'd be
a
great.
chance you two meet Jesus. I don't know.
I could see, but these are hardcore religious. This is not your basic Catholic. you
Right.
know.
No, these are not Catholic churches.
Right.
Well, they try and, abduct us.
Oh, God willing.
They sing any songs like Faith Plus One, the Cartman group, remember?
Most of them are in Spanish.
I want to get down on my knees and start pleasing Jesus. That's one of the lines.
It's one of the best episodes.
It's unbelievable.
Ever. It's so good.
Faith Plus
Your
One.
your album went double myrrh.
That's unbelievable.
That's a great name. That's the perfect name for
Faith
a
Plus
band
One
like
is
that.
fantastic.
It sounds like you really love Jesus.
Yeah, well, don't you? Don't you love Jesus? I want to get down on my knees and start pleasing Jesus. A 10-year-old kid.
Oh, that show comes back tonight, by the way. South Park.
Wait, what?
South
Yeah.
Park back tonight.
What?
Always Sunny back tonight. Yeah.
What?
What? Folks, let me tell you.
Wow.
Folks, quite the night of television tonight.
Jeez,
You've got
it's
American
good to have
Horror
you.
Story, Always Sunny, and South Park. Say your DVRs.
I didn't even know It's Always Sunny is still on. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like 15th season or 14th.
How many episodes do they do now? It's limited.
10 or 12 usually.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there you go. You gonna watch that live as well?
I probably will. I don't know if I'll Periscope it this
Yeah,
time.
leave
but-
it. Yeah, enjoy the program.
Thank you.
You want a little bit of Faith Plus One?
Sure, go ahead.
Our first album cover. Don't ever leave me, Jesus. I couldn't stand to see you go. My heart would simply snap, my Lord, if you walked on out.
Oh, it's a great song title. Get ready for this. Get ready.
Promise I'll be good to you and keep you warm at night. Jesus, 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 why don't we just shut off the light. You know, Jesus, I've been thinking a lot about you lately. Well, that's why I wrote this song. I love you, Jesus.
So good.
Maybe the greatest character in television history.
Maybe the best show ever.
Top 5.
I think the last 2 seasons are getting a little. They're trying to be too topical, don't you?
Yeah.
I kind of like. I mean, usually, like Trey and Matt more than anyone have a good way of kind of getting both sides of an argument out
more
there.
often than not, it hits. And I like the PC principal character, but I don't know. Some of their episodes missed. Like the Kaepernick one, I think missed.
I also think
I'll have to watch tonight.
They fall. I mean, a lot of their episodes have been uneven too historically. Even the ones that are funny have some shitty side plots. But when it's funny, it's the funny. I think it's the funniest show ever.
Yeah,
At its
right.
funniest. I'd put it above anything else.
Yeah.
Much funnier than The Simpsons or
I've always said
Family
it's
Guy.
hilarious to call a show like Trey and Matt. I genuinely believe are geniuses. But if you're
sure.
trying to explain that to someone, you're like, "These guys are genius," and then you might turn it on and it's a singing Christmas poop.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
like-
Yes.
it's
Terrence
like,
or Phillip or
you-
something.
You don't
Yeah.
understand. Like,
Yes. Yes. But it's at its best, it's the best show ever.
Yeah.
It's been on forever too.
20. This is like the
23rd, 22nd.
Yeah, something like that.
It's fucking wild. Jesus. You should watch Team America, which is a great movie.
Yes.
Awesome, yeah.
And it's a South Park movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Although, what was the one they made that sucked?
Spaceballs.
They didn't make
Oh, basketball?
Basketball.
I thought basketball was even funny.
Yeah, it was funny. It was just kind of.
Where else can you
hit or
get
miss.
Bob Costas saying, "If you're excited, feel these nipples"?
That's true. That's true. That's true. All right. Anything else? Or are we good?
I think we're good.
Fine.
Busy day tomorrow.
We do have a busy day tomorrow. We'll go from here over to Milton's. We'll potentially say, given who knows what happens with our guest, because he flake potential like you wouldn't believe.
There is a flake potential. Yeah.
Why, you're nervous now or no?
No, I mean,
Okay.
I think the flake potential hasn't changed since we booked it.
Right. So we say goodbye to Red 13.
Yeah, very sad.
Yes, head over to Milton's, get suited up for New York, and then have lunch. And then go
What-
do.
what are we gonna have?
Have some lunch. It'll be good. Oh, it's good. Just get a bunch of appetizers.
There's steak
Good.
here?
It's
You
good.
got steak?
It's good. It's good. I'm on a diet right now.
Is Jerry a beer with lunch kind of guy?
No. I'm Diet Coke. And then I want to see Colin meet Jerry. That's sort of important for me.
That'll be interesting. But the thing is, Cullinan just swinging in. Hey,
That's what he does,
I'll give you guys 20 minutes of my time.
I mean, I think he's swinging in.
What's the Colin pitch to Jerry Callahan, Mike? Is it going to be aggressive?
Oh, Jerry, here's the thing. In that, there's just no edgy, funny political talk in the fucking podcast world.
So how many
fucking ass in gear?
Jerry Kirk's proving it. Your audience download numbers are there.
So your show is a $5 million show.
Right.
What's Jerry's show?
It was Colin's
Two and a
show.
half, if you
I think
judge by the
Colin's
ratings.
going to go higher though. He's going to say it's a $20 billion show.
That's true. Cullinan's
This is
working
his
for a
show.
job.
He's got to
Yeah.
He's going to sing for his supper.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's a power move. He's going to jump in for 15 minutes. You know, have a Coke and make his pitch and get out of there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not fucking. I'm busy. I'm not fucking
I
sitting
like
around with you guys while you're having lunch.
Hey, bring me a Coke, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Now let's get
go.
down to fucking business here.
Toots, let's go, okay?
Jerry, I got 20 minutes. You pitch for me.
Yeah,
let's
steak,
go.
Steak sandwich to go, Toots. All right, let's go. Medium. All right, let's go. That's what I want to hear. Jerry's gonna be, well, how does it work? Like, how do I,
My advice to Cullinane is he has to be impressive in the meeting, because that's still the funniest thing Jerry said. But in a business meeting, is he impressive?
He is not. To answer the question, he is not impressive in any meeting.
I'm always impressed by him.
Have you ever been impressed by Dave Cullinane?
Every time I speak to him.
All right, so it'll be and Mike's gonna be in the car.
Yes,
Yeah,
he'll be
okay.
waiting in the car.
Did you crack the windows for me?
we're bringing out some food.
Thank you.
You pick through the doggy bags.
It's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to try and explain to Jerry what. But it's his show, so
Right.
fuck are we gonna say to him? It's his show. Whatever he
Right.
wants it to be is what it can be, right?
I would think so.
I think.
Does he want to do just political talk, or is
No,
it sports and
no,
politics?
He would
or-
want to do Antonio Brown for sure.
Yeah.
A little bit of sunsets.
Yeah, it's an intersection of sports and politics.
Oh, good.
You know?
All right.
I want to talk about what guys are talking about when they're not talking about sports.
I think generally, if your show description contains the word intersection, it's fucking stupid.
Cool. I don't think he's really going to say that, Steve. Jesus. Let's just end with that Steve Robinson note. What are you be pitching him tomorrow with this thing? What's your role?
I think we have an interest in making sure that he succeeds.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I have some thoughts on how we can make money.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Good. That's all
making
that
us
matters.
money.
Mike, do you have some thoughts you want to add to it?
I'm curious if the phrase, what I want to know, I want to ask Jerry if the phrase, I want to dip my toe back into politics has ever been used in their little phone calls.
Oh, there's no doubt.
I want to see how much scheming Steve is doing behind the
Oh,
scenes.
I don't think there's any doubt that Steve wants part of this world.
Right.
There's no question.
No,
Of
there's no
course.
question at all. I want to make money.
No, but I think you want to be part of Jerry's show.
No,
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Don't you?
It was interesting to watch. Like someone tweeted out the YouTube clip when you were on Howie Carr's show and Steve was filling in hosting.
Yeah.
It was interesting to watch the different confidence that Steve has when he's talking politics. He's a different guy in that world.
Well,
you know?
Steve at that point didn't work for me though, so he was kind of
Right.
like, he was doing me a favor. I was
Yeah.
swinging by and helping. He was helping me
Giving
out.
you a little boost.
promotion.
Taking a guy who hasn't been on the radio. I was like, hey, here's a handout, Kirk.
It really helped. It was through the roof.
There was also a moment where you could see the future relationship budding.
What was that?
You said something where you said it just takes one word, and Steve goes, "Would child abuse be that one word?" And you go, "Well, that's 2 words, Steve." And Steve looks down and goes, "Yeah, sorry."
I don't remember that.
I thought the part of the future relationship you were talking about is when I started talking about something philosophical, and Kirk kind of like pulled out his phone and started looking at his phone, and I was like, oh, I've never been with a live guest and I'm losing his attention this fast.
Well, Steve did a lot of radio though.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, I mean, I missed the talking about politics sometime, but I mean, I catch up on it with Chris the Painter.
That's true. How's Chris doing?
Yeah, he mentioned that to me.
He was digging the Greta talk.
Steve baits me. I think Steve wants me to make fun of him on the air.
Oh, just so we can talk about it?
He texted me yesterday and says, me and this painter got into a discussion about the Greta stuff. Maybe we should start a podcast together. And I just reply, wish I could have been a fly on the wall. And he replies, you'd be stuck in paint.
Did he really?
I swear to God.
Why did you tell me that?
It gave me a good laugh. I enjoyed it.
Because they're painting.
Yes. Yeah. And the paint was still wet.
If you're a fly on the wall,
I'd be stuck in paint.
You'd be stuck in paint. The audience the other day would have howled at that.
I was like,
the hot dog contestants
they would have
loved
that.
that.
I'm in my home hours. You can't leave me alone.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Right. What was Chris's big takes?
Oh, he likes to talk about climate change. Likes to argue.
He does.
Yeah.
I just picture the two of them, sleeves rolled up, just talking. I'll go downstairs, get some lunch, and just keep talking about this. Want to bring some sandwiches back? Or?
I don't get to do this. I don't get to wet my beak like this on the other show.
I mean, they can't impeach him. They can't.
Just two guys shooting the shit, doing some physical
Kirk's
labor.
gonna laugh at this, but this is obviously a stunt by the liberals.
And he said Ukrainia. It's Ukraine.
Everyone knows that.
That.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to tell you, even Blind Mike knows that.
Ukrainia.
How long were you and Chris together for yesterday?
Maybe like a half an hour. I had to walk another contractor around the studio.
Oh, right. We feel good about this contractor?
Yeah, I feel good about the one I met with yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
But we've had, I think, 5 now. And
sounds good. Jesus.
This guy sounds like all business. We're the real deal.
But we're good tomorrow night in terms of seats and...
yeah, we might have chairs.
Oh, good. Well,
we might.
It'll sound okay?
It's fine.
No, it'll probably just sound like shit.
Well, how's it going to sound,
It'll sound well. It'll
All
sound good.
fine. Jesus, good. Okay.
I was doing some sound testing yesterday, so.
You were?
Yes.
What does that sound like?
It sounds like check, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Those
5,
you and Chris,
check,
I mean.
check.
Why don't you and Chris do a dummy podcast first to make sure
Chris,
it sounds
could
okay?
you hop on that mic and maybe just for fun, let's talk a little politics? I'm just checking the sound. But.
Chris, have you seen the latest New Hampshire poll? Well, there's 3%. I mean, this is not working out. Just to fire a campaign manager, don't you think?
I mean, there's clearly, if the liberals keep this up, there's no way they're going to beat Trump. I mean,
they're hurting themselves.
They do impeach.
They're hurting themselves by doing this, right, Chris?
So I wasn't going to bring this up, but we're sitting here quiet this morning before the show, and Mike says, so they're going to impeach him, huh?
Oh, Mike with a political instinct.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Maybe I just didn't like the silence. I like talking to Steve.
You do?
I like riling him up, yeah.
Well, you must be excited. This is no commute for you coming up, basically.
That is
Your life's going to change.
That is
More
exciting.
time to do nothing. It's exciting.
Yes, I really resent that.
We're going to tape at the same time, though.
Right. I figured.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think that's easier. Just to get it, just in case, right? Just in case something. I don't know. No?
Makes sense.
We
right?
can be more
Is it
flexible.
closer
Well, I
to
think
you?
once
once
we start turning on the live feed, we want to basically adjust our taping time for when we think it optimize for the live audience. You know what I'm saying?
No, they can go
live audience.
They can go fuck themselves. We'll tape it when we want to tape it. What do you mean? Like tape it at 9?
But whenever is the best time.
I'm funnier earlier. I get tired as the day goes on. You know, I'm at my peak.
He's wiped by 9 a.m.
You think about it, like how many people are up running at 5:30, then carrying a show. You know, it's not normally you funny at 6 a.m, 7 a.m. No,
right.
But here you got to do it. You got to do it. 9 o'clock, you're already a little sluggish.
I guess.
Yes,
So you couldn't have done an afternoon show, you don't think?
No, fucking God, no. I would have been so tired at that point of the day
Really?
and bored. Yes, I'm anxious. Just way too late. No.
All right.
No. That's why. So when's the video component going to be put in?
It'll probably be maybe 3 weeks. I mean, we'll have some video, but before we have like the final set ready.
Here's one thing I want to do before we go. What's this intern thing?
Oh, yes, that's it. Thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
So we want people to
How courteous, you two.
We want people
Thank you. Chris, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah, that was a good role. Thank you.
Well, good sir, I'll explain it. We want people to submit video applications. Just a 60-second video. It has to be well produced. It doesn't have to be you straight into your fucking iPhone.
Ooh.
Just produce. Show that you can
assholes.
produce. Show that you can produce video like promos from the show, whatever, and that'll serve as your resume to be an intern on the Kirk Minihane Show. Hours are flexible and negotiable. Same with pay. Do we just want to get some videos in? People who are capable.
Same with pay.
What do you mean?
Pay is flexible?
It's negotiable.
Interesting.
Who's paying them?
Well, do you want interns?
Am I paying them?
Oh, it's illegal to have unpaid interns in
Who
Massachusetts.
the fuck's paying for them? Me? You just hand out my money?
Tell that to me for 2 months.
You weren't an intern.
What
You
about
were
college
talent.
credit?
Yeah, we could work out college credit if they're still in college. We can do something like
Christ.
that.
I want the first pick in the draft too.
Okay,
I do.
So
What?
That means you get them.
maybe we'll pay them in back rubs. From
Yeah, that's what I
Blind
mean.
Bike.
I mean, if we're going to do the co-eds, we're going to have. I mean, we're
Down for
drafting.
that,
We're
yeah.
drafting them, right? I mean, that's how we do it here.
Well, obviously, I mean the female potential interns know what they need to put in their video, right?
Sure, of course. Well, Barstool? I mean, yeah, obviously. I'm going to guess it's going to be a bunch of men applying anyway. So
They better
Yeah,
submit.
we've already got one video. This he's the leader so far. He's sitting in his car with a hard hat on. He says, "Hey, I saw that you wanted videos, and this is my resume, and I really like the Kirk Minihane Show, and I quit my job to do it."
Nice mock the loyal fans. Yeah.
Steve's improv part of the show where he does
Poor
impressions.
bastard wants to work for the show he loves.
I mean, you grew up in Maine. Why are you mocking the blue-collar people?
Not mocking
These
the
are
blue collar.
Minifans.
I'm not mocking him
This
for being
idiot
blue
that has
collar.
to work with a hard hat on every day.
I'm mocking him for
Wants to
not,
get out of
not
the
doing a
muck and
little
the
bit
mire.
more with his video.
This guy with a conversation with a John Dennis friggin' phone call from 40 years ago is mocking the intelligence of somebody.
Who is this?
Why are you saying that?
There's no evidence.
Fuck
that
you!
happened.
I am not Ryan Rosillo.
So what you're saying is you want better videos?
Yes, production values. That's what I want.
All right, let's do that. And when will the interns start?
I mean, everything's negotiable.
Okay.
You know,
It's all
once we move into the new studio, we'll have space. We'll have a little intern pit where they can work. They can create content.
Oh, Mike's apartment.
Sure.
Mike's going to live there for the first week. That's going to be part of the whole thing. You're okay
Is
with that, right?
You don't really understand why, but all right.
Now, do I have to get you a futon, or can we just have like a little pile of rags in the corner?
I like the idea of you having a man cave there. Just
Yeah.
a little TV. Yeah. Having your lunch. Yeah,
That'd
why
be
not?
nice.
Yeah, it's a nice location.
Okay. I'm
Centralized. You're not doing anything else anyway after the show. So there
Right.
you go. All right, again, Red 13 Studios. We've enjoyed the time with them. Go to miltons.com for your clothing. And what am I forgetting?
Blind sports.
Jesus.
Freesportsbookpick.com.
Freesportsbookpick.com. Michael will have his picks tomorrow.
Yes.
As we wrap up our time here at Red 13. How long have you been here? Not 3 months.
Yeah, since the end of
Yeah,
June.
over 3 months.
Is that right?
Yeah.
June, July. Holy shit. God, it's flying by. I think somebody tweeted yesterday was our 50th show.
Monday was, I guess.
Monday was our 50th show.
I didn't even realize.
I think if you look on iTunes, it says it was like the 64th or something.
Okay.
It does?
So,
Okay, whatever.
always on the ball.
Sorry, bro. It's our 80th show. I have this thing in my head that I keep forgetting. I don't know. So tomorrow, I'm sure, we'll see how the Minifans do tomorrow.
All right.
We'll see.
We'll see how they've done.
Thanks to Mike Portnoy and to John as well for calling in.
It's MHB. Keep it on brand.
Sorry.
Can we go out with DEC's daughter?
Sure, why not?
DEC, where do you stand on all this? Do you agree with your boy MHB? Do you have his back as president?
That is creepy, isn't it? You just isolate that sound. That sounds like
Daddy.
somebody who's like, like underground being like, kidnapped or something. Daddy.
Please.
Honey, shut up. Do you understand what I'm doing here?
Is it dinner time yet?
I'm to send to the presidency. Oh, God. That's
He's
scary.
like, yeah. Hold on a minute.
That's scary. Stop that. That's so scary. Stop. God. Oh, God. Don't you understand? MHB has fallen apart. Kirk has called us out.
Honey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Honey, for a second, can I just give you both sides of this Diz Grimy situation? I want your thoughts on it.
But I'm hungry. You said dinner would be 2 hours ago.
Clothes don't fit. It's a total disaster. A lot of kids have lice. It's fine. You go back to school in a couple of weeks. Go upstairs, watch TV.
Daddy, Mommy said she's not going to come back until you stop this.
Mommy's new boyfriend has never heard of the Minihane Show. Yes, you can have all the Cookie Crisp you want tonight. That's fine. Go upstairs. No problem. I'll get you milk soon enough.
You're a fearless leader, folks.
That's the president right there. The new president. And his daughter, who said what?
The first daughter right there.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.